live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
And we are live at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. It's Thursday PLO tournament, $100 buy-in, 2K guarantee. I'm Terry.
I'm Sal D.
And we'll be here, feature final table. We got 3 tables remaining. We had a total of 40, I think we had like 44 or 45 buy-ins. And the prize pool, we'll get those numbers for you in a little bit. But at this point, we have 3 tables remaining, 22 players, and it was a cable in the back. Don't be surprised if it happens again. No, we figured out which one it was. Sorry, Matt. It was on and then it wasn't. So.
Omaha.
I don't know yet.
I can't hear the table mics.
That's because it's all the way down.
Oh, we can hear the table microphones, and it's glorious. Jimmy versus Jimmy. Jimmy. Timmy.
I don't hear anything.
Jimmy. And looks like. Come on, Jimmy raised it? No, Jimmy folded. Jimmy, I guess, is the ibis. So right next is Jimmy and Timmy.
Arnold popped it up with pocket queens. Relatively mediocre hand in pot limit Omaha. Betty's going to see with some pretty good starting cards.
And there's Trainwreck. Choo-choo. Big crash on the button. Arnold in the small blind. Oh, my goodness. It's me talking to myself.
I'm guessing this is going to be a pretty good flop for Mark because nobody else has any spades. Arnold does have the overpair still.
Josh did a little tinkering.
Arnold's going to go ahead and throw in about a third size pot bet. What's
Thank
up,
you,
chat?
Matt.
How we doing today?
Hey, chatty Cathy's out there. Go ahead and chat it up, chatskis.
Arnold's going to go ahead and take this one down. Well, maybe not.
Not if Trainwreck has something to say about it.
Trainwreck thinks his jacks with the 7 kicker is good, and it
Pretty
is
strong.
not.
Check, recheck.
Wow, Arnold let him go. Oh, no, Arnold's got the jack too. Yeah. And Arnold's going to take this one with queen jack.
Not a full house.
It's not a full house, but that's okay.
Just kidding. Jokey joke.
Arnold thinks he can play 3 cards.
Little jokey joke. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, simple. Pretty easy math there.
What's up, Nancy? How are you, darling?
Keep on rocking in the free world. Nancy chiming
Nancy.
in. Our first chatter. Thank you, Nancy, for chiming in right away. We always appreciate it. Stream team. Know what I'm saying? Shout out. Shout out to the production crew.
Smack dab.
Always producing.
While you're smack dabbing, why don't you smack that like button, that follow button, that subscribe button, that red button, that panic button. Smack all the buttons.
Press every button.
All of them.
Here's what we want you to do. We want you to subscribe, then unsubscribe. Then subscribe. You know what I mean?
Do all of those things.
I know what I mean. Come on. W&A. Come on, everybody.
Looks like blinds are sitting at 501,000.
Welcome to the radio. Hey now.
I think Arnie pretty much triple or quadrupled up there on that last pot. His pocket queen somehow held up against 4 other players.
Well, he had a full house almost.
He was close.
Because he's got 3 jacks and 2 queens. Last time I checked, we called that a full house. You guys don't know nothing about that, obviously.
That's New York, Omaha.
Yomaha. They call that Yomaha. New York? Omaha? Yo, Maha.
That's a pretty good flop for the train wreck. flopping 3 pair is never a bad thing, especially on a rainbow board.
I would say it's almost ideal.
Almost.
10,500. He says he's got 2 left behind. That's going in there.
Gershon's got some backdoor spade and straight draws and set draws if we're being
Honest with ourselves.
I mean, which we try not to be, but.
Garrison's Trainwreck's yelling at him. Just put the other in. Just say pot. Trainwreck's wondering why he got called.
Trainwreck is he's pretty sure the 5's on its way.
I know. He seems upset about this
He
call.
does.
He really does.
Well, he told him he was going to risk a penalty for him to just fold by showing his cards. Oh, no. Runner, 9s. That'd be pretty gross. He needs a 9 or a 5. Ho, ho, ho.
Why do we all think that Trainwreck was going to get Trainwreck?
Because it's Omaha and his name's Trainwreck, so I mean it was bound to happen.
That's
but
so funny. Man, the whole deck is stacked against this guy.
Every time. Every time.
We're all like, "Oh man."
Oh, nice knowing you.
I think because you know what? I think he did a good job by getting upset about the call.
Why is that?
Because if he was just like, oh, great, like I got this guy like beat, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
This is a good position for me, like way to go, pat on the back, then he would have got beat. You know, because sometimes that's how it works. And that is how the world works. That is how the world works.
Omaha.
Are you calling an audible?
I just did.
So am I supposed to move to the other side? What are we doing, slant route?
We're doing the same play, just opposite.
Hot route.
Hot route. There you go.
Okay, here we go. Let's go up the blue. Blue or green? Blue or green?
42. You know, 42 is the answer
To life.
to all the questions. Arnold already has a set. Because he can play 3 cards.
Yeah, because that's how Arnie does.
Arnold plays by his own set of rules. So we got
Tim's
kings,
all in.
queens, Tim's double suited.
Mark's all in.
Mark's got his suit beat, though.
Oh, man. Tim and Mark are up against each other. That means one of them has to leave.
I mean, they could chop it.
Yeah, I guess they could always chop
Actually,
it.
no, with their cards, they cannot chop it.
Man.
I know.
Come on, Arnold. He's really tanking on this. Trip kings. He's like, I don't understand. He's racing, he's going. Arnold doesn't understand the game.
I mean, maybe he understands it better than us.
He's got trips already. Don't you see? Good luck, boys. I got trip kings.
Listen, Arnold has the best hand right now. I love how Jimmy.
3 kings. He lays it down like he's a G. He doesn't understand. You can only use 2 in your hand, Arnie. Oh, this is hysterical.
It'd be even more hysterical if he wins.
He's going to win. He can't lose. He's got 3 kings, Terry. Oh, now they got really loud, Terry.
They did. Let me help you out.
I can't hear myself.
And that's never the case.
Yeah. Betty's like letting him know what's going on right now.
Arnie's like, but guys, I have 3 of a kind.
Yeah, Arnie's like
with a flush draw.
Arnie keeps telling him, forget about it.
Arnie's like, watch this, spades.
I'll
boom.
show you how to do it. Forget about it.
Wow, they both hit a flush draw. Buddy's got a pair of 3s and a flush draw and a straight draw, and that ain't it.
That's not it. Kings
Is Arnie
hold
gonna
up.
win this? Is Arnie
Trip
gonna
Kings
win
hold
this? There's
up.
no way.
Arnie's
no way.
a genius.
Nope, there's the wheel. There's the wheel.
I'm sorry. Looks like Timmy's gonna, triple up.
How we doing, Ann? Yeah, they are playing 5 card draw. They're playing in the Old West with Wild Bill and Texas Pete.
5 card draw. Hang on. Okay. We just got word from the production to not get extremely upset and yell and scream when Arnie doesn't put the cards in the box. They told him about it now. He knows, okay?
Guys, Arnie knows more than he's letting on. I feel like we're all getting hustled.
Tall Josh, if you're out there, Nancy is sending her love your way.
I did it your way.
That's the marriage song. And much more than this, I did it your way. And now I'm spiteful about it.
I wish I had done it differently.
I wish I had done it my way. It would have been so much better for both of us.
You should have just taken my word for it.
You got to put him in the box, Rob says. Forget about it.
Arnie says, shut up. You see him? Arnie just gave him the finger, I think.
Listen, you can't crack this guy.
Mike's showing his cards to the world right now, and we kind of
luck.
appreciate it, but...
Call 45. Jimmy, call 45. Timmy. Jimmy. Timmy.
Timmer! 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 Timmer!
Timmer. Timmer. Oh, you see? Betty would be a great commentator.
She would. I kind of like, she's like our commentator on the floor, though.
Right. And back to you, Betty. We're live here in front of the Palm Beach Kennel Club stream. Correspondent Betty. Betty, what do you got for us?
Guys, just so you know, about once every hour we decide not to show any hands so you guys can kind of guess what they have and how they're playing. So if you're just wondering why there's no graphics, that's why.
Okay, can I say what we got here?
Yeah, what's Gershon have?
Gershon has aces.
It's a pretty good read.
Smile for the camera.
Jeff doesn't like it, but he does like it. Jeff's actually just thinking about what he's having for dinner tonight. He likes to get his airtime, and I don't blame him. Ever since he shaved, I mean, he deserves a couple extra seconds.
That's kind of creepy.
Shh. She said we can't hear anything, so let's get really quiet and listen to everything they're saying.
Wait.
Yeah, all three of them are.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got.
Wait. It's a full house,
Jeez,
baby.
He flopped it? How do you have a full house? Is the board paired?
He's got an ace and a4. Oh, no, eights. Oh, he's got a set of eights.
Oh, that's a pretty good hand.
I didn't even see the flop. Oh, he's got trip eights. No wonder
he
why.
He wants a full house.
I have full house draw, baby.
And is that eggplant parmesan on the menu?
Just can't wait to have that eggplant parmigiani. Reggiani? You heard the man.
You're killing our opponents.
The heart comes through, the straight comes through, and the set of eights still hold up. That's
Are you
living
kidding
good.
me?
That's living good right there.
Are you kidding me?
If I'm flopping that set of eights, they're definitely hitting a straight and a flush. And a better set.
Timmy's still here.
He don't look happy, though, does he?
You know what?
Is that
That's just genetic.
Got it.
Yeah, he's actually very happy.
Makes sense.
He's like one of the more jovial, happy persons. You know what I mean? But if you wouldn't want to approach him.
If you just took a still shot, you would never guess it.
Never. But if you ever you could just literally come up to him about anything, and he is just like.
It's funny you say that because
super
I've talked
receptive
to
and
him.
nice to him.
I've talked to him twice, and both times he didn't look happy. But the second I started talking to him, he started smiling.
He lights up
Yeah,
like a
he
Christmas
does.
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're right. Until you do though, you're just like, oh, this guy looks mean. You know what I mean?
I don't want to bother him. But I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's I like when before I knew Tim, I like kind of it's this guy's problem. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell's this guy's problem? Yeah.
Am I his problem?
What do you? Yeah, exactly. Like, listen, man, calm down. You know, I felt like whoa, easy, easy.
I'm just trying to count your chip stack, buddy.
You know, like when Uncle Leo, this is a Seinfeld reference. Uncle Leo burns his eyebrows off, so they paint his eyebrows, but somebody paints his eyebrows in like in an angry way.
Yes.
So he's just like normally trying to have conversations with people, and like everyone keeps like whoa, buddy, like what's your problem? You know what I mean?
That's Tim, huh?
Tim, yeah, just God painted him mean. You know what I mean?
God singed his eyebrows and he just came up with that face.
Yeah, God just painted him like, you know, if you're looking to like extort money from somebody, like probably
Call
send
Tim
Timmy.
first, yeah.
Tim just has that like piercing look cut right through you.
Send Tim and Jeff at the same time. One of them will work.
Yeah. Be a real shame if you got into an accident. You know what I mean? Like him just like casually saying that to you. I'll never forget a friend's dad who like, you know, kind of grew up around all those kind of guys. Goes to my brother, who my brother has no idea who this guy is, just randomly in a mall, but comes up to him and says, "Hi, I'm from like the Bambino family. I'm a representative of the Bambino family."
You talking about Gambino or he's
No, just like a
just
random
saying-
like Italian
okay,
last
yeah,
name.
yeah, okay.
He's like, he was a representative of like whatever family, and he's like, your brother. He's into us for like quite a bit of money, so we need to figure something out. But like
just to get a little.
no, my brother bought a hook, line, and sinker
Oh,
because
that's
he's like
funny.
also like, you know, kind of we all grew up.
Connected.
No, we all just, you know, it's just we're susceptible.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
You don't want to say naive. You just want to say.
Well, we're not naive. It's just we've seen it, so it's just kind of funny. He's like, okay.
You just believe it because it's probably true.
He's like, don't worry. He's like, listen, don't worry. He's like, my brother's a good kid. Like, you know, we'll figure it all out. He like blew me up, called me like 30 times.
We'll set up a payment plan.
Oh man, it's so funny.
Yeah, we lost them. We actually lost them.
No, because the button was here. We lost the big blind, so he can come in as a small blind. Betty will become the big blind for the first time.
Yeah, yes, you're 100% right, but 100%, yeah.
1,000.
No, but what I'm saying is did you lose 2 players on this side?
You did.
No, I don't believe so.
No, because the person was the actual big
There was only
blind.
1 player that was there, not 2. If there was 2, you
Yeah. Yeah, we lost this player and that player.
so you're at 1,000 now.
I don't know what's happening right now, but I will say that Jeff's probably right, and it really chaps my ass.
Does it grind your gears as well?
You know what really grinds my gears? No, I'm just kidding. Jeff's right because he is paying attention, and he's pretty smart. He's a smart guy.
Speaking of being a smart guy, we have condensed from 3 tables down to 2. We have 18 players remaining in this PLO $100 buy-in, 2K guarantee, but we have crushed the guarantee as we do every single time with this PLO tournament. And blinds are up to 1,000, 1,500? Does that sound right to you? Or would it be 500, 1,500?
I'm going to say 1.
I'm going to say that as well because I already said it.
Yeah, I'm going to say what you said, and then you're going to say what you already said.
But then again, here, I think it's 500 because I saw him put in 500. So
I did. Then I saw him change it to a G.
maybe it's just because he's a G. Maybe a 10 will not come on this
Folks,
flop.
let me commentate on this hand. Everybody's got something, but one person flop trips, and that man is Yaquin.
Look, no, Joaquin flopped the nuts, actually.
Yeah, the nut trips.
He's got the nut full house,
The boat
which is just the nuts.
trip.
Nothing can beat
He's on
that.
the boat trip.
Arnold bet his pocket 10s because it's an overpair, and it's usually going to be the best hand in Hold'em.
Flopped a full house.
What's he got?
A full house.
Full house?
Arnie's going to need running deuces here because there are no more 10s left in the deck.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
I would kid you not. Hey, Sal, your boy Warren says hello in the chat.
Oh,
I think-
Warren G.
I think quads might hold up.
Well, what if it goes runner, runner, deuces?
That's what I said.
Still no good?
It would have been had the 9.
No, but if there were 6 cards.
Then it would not have been good also.
Even then, it still wouldn't have been good. You just roll out the whole deck. I'll tell you what. Let's run it like 95 times, huh? Come on.
I feel like they do that a lot nowadays. Maybe,
Well, you know what I don't like is that it's
extreme, but-
catching on. Random people are like, "Oh no, you're allowed to go run it twice, 3 ways." I'm like, "No, we're not. We're not doing that."
No.
Like, come on, no, we could do that. I'm like, "No, you can't."
Like, buddy, this is not a private game. We are not in your garage.
I'm like, "Hey, listen, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just calculate the equity in the pot and we'll just split it up right now?"
That's what they're trying to do anyway, right? I mean,
Yeah,
they're just trying
can
to
we
chop
just
it
do
regardless.
that?
So yeah, let's just chop
What's
it
the
up now.
what's the equity button? Boom. Ooh, would that be a good idea? Live, if we implemented the equity share live?
I feel like we would only lose money. Like
No, the
in
rake
time.
is astronomical.
You're right.
The rake is just like it's like the house gets a share of the equity.
20%. 20%
Yeah,
of the
straight
pot.
10% equity to the house. Or you guys could gamble
Gamble.
one time though.
The only one, which defeats the purpose of what we're talking about in the first place.
Exactly.
Something tells me Arnold has the nuts here, even though I don't know. I'm just guessing. Arnold only likes betting when he has 3 of a kind in one hand.
Oh my goodness, Betty is just totally flipping her hand up to Gerson.
So as of right now, Bruce has the best hand, 10s and deuces, but Arnold has a mystery hand, and if he's going to bet it, I feel like he's got a winner.
Warren, I'm so happy you chimed in, man. I haven't seen you in a while. We're going to get the stream back up and running, the cash stream, so you got to come and play.
And we're also getting the band back together too.
We're on a mission from God.
I hate Illinois Nazis.
Ay, ay, ay. New player alert. Wee wee wee. New player, everybody. New player. Oh, we got Brucey. Here's a Bruce sighting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seat 5.
Bruce actually chopped 4 ways last week in our PLO tournament.
Listen, the last thing you need is Bruce catching on to PLO.
Listen, he's been playing very well lately.
I know.
And he plays in all the bomb pots downstairs when he's in those games where they have bomb pots. So
Bruce has the perfect poker disposition.
he does not care either way, whether he wins or
really-
loses.
He really does not.
No.
Win, lose, whatever.
Yeah,
He's just trying to make the best decision, puts it in, and he does not care what happens.
I agree 100%.
Just how do you beat a guy like that? You got to get lucky. And then guess what? Here's the best part. You get lucky, you get happy. He still doesn't care.
doesn't care.
It does not matter.
That's what I think. That's kind of what every poker player strives to be, is that kind of player.
Right.
You know.
Like his heart rate doesn't go up or down. His face doesn't turn red. He doesn't look mean. He doesn't look happy. He does not. He just looks like, he's clocked in.
He's
tenured. Nobody's going to fire him. You know what I mean? He says, well, it's like, oh, well, once or twice, somebody's talking about the hand, and he's just like, well, I'm here till 6 o'clock, and then I go home and have dinner. I'll be back tomorrow.
I don't think he thinks he's bluffing, though. That's what I'm thinking.
Was that a bluff?
I didn't see 2 aces. You had 2 aces? No.
This one.
He had a pair of aces.
He had a pair of aces.
With the gut shot.
You had aces.
I mean, they're ragging on Arnold, and
Yeah.
Arnold's like, I had a pair of aces with a queen
Yeah.
kicker. If anyone had me beat, they would have called me. They didn't. I had the best hand. What are we even talking about?
Listen here, Fuzzy Foot. I've been playing poker a long time. I got a pair of aces. I know what's going on.
I had 2 good kickers.
Right.
And outs to the nuts.
Yeah.
And there was no flush draw on board. Arnie's like, I had 40% equity. What are we talking about?
Yeah. Oh, my Rob.
Arnie.
I think we're all rooting for Arnie to just destroy these people.
His VPIP is sitting at like 93 right now, so he's already on the right track. Arnold's giving a master class right now.
Arnie, you better bet. I mean, nobody knows what you have. Just throw it in there, and people are just going to be like, all right, they're going to start folding to you at this point.
Well, Betty's not folding. She got aces up with the nut flush draw.
2 pair, nut flush draw. Oh, boy.
That's what I said. Booby trap. That's what I said.
Booby trap. Oh, that actor has been killing it lately.
Dude, he is Kwan or yes, whoever he is, he's been killing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Quay Wan, or Wan Quay, I think.
There was
Short.
Tell me if there's any other ones, but Loki and Everything Everywhere.
All at once.
Yeah.
So I have not seen that. It's been in my queue for a year.
Oh, you gotta watch
So I'm gonna watch it tonight. It's worth it, right?
He's so good in it.
I mean, I just enjoy him very much, and obviously he's been in all the, he was Goonies and Indiana Jones when we were little.
Right. When we were little, we knew him.
Right.
And we liked him then.
He was great in Loki too. You're right.
He was good in Loki. Yeah. Yep. I love that guy. Whatever his name is. Shout out to the booby trap kid from 1980s.
Shout out to Short Round.
There he is. G-Wagon. All the housewives rolling up.
Sal, I missed you, man.
Yeah, it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Even after all these months, I still haven't figured out how to pronounce Joaquin Phoenix.
I saw a trailer for the second Joker movie, and that shit actually looks.
There's a second Joker movie?
Yeah, so
dude,
Lady Gaga's gonna be Harley Quinn. Sal's the clocks are turning in Sal's head.
I don't even understand what's going on right now. What a movie. I watched it once. I felt like I really absorbed whatever they were trying to do there.
It was an emotional roller coaster for sure.
And I never watched it again.
I didn't either.
But I will say.
But the first time it was great, right?
It was, it was a good one-timer.
Yeah.
It's like
all right, let's see what Arnold does here. Arnold's got 2 pair and a straight draw. Arnold says, let's see what else. Now Arnold has 3 pair, which is usually not good, but it's actually good now.
Trainwreck's got a straight. Bottom end of the straight. Can't think it's good.
You're right. He does. You're right. Arnold has all the pairs, though.
A lot of pairs, that man. Trainwreck's going to bet his small straight. Arnold, if you raise, Jeff is gone.
Maybe not.
I would think he's gone. Oh, maybe not. Because you really never can tell. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me.
Is there a one-time runner 7 for Arnold? No, there is not.
Great card for Jeff.
Jeff's not even take a chance because he doesn't know if Arnie knows that he's got a straight.
Exactly.
Arnie knows exactly what he's got. 3 pairs. It's in Omaha.
Yeah, 3 pair. Works in Canada, parts of it.
Definitely Mongolia. But only when you're playing on the shitty WoW.
Arnold did just put in the box, Arnie. He got it.
What's in the box? Not Arnie's cards. Did you hear it?
And I had 2. Gerson had 2.
Ben had 2. Guy at our table. Mark had 3. And then the other dude that was at our table twice, he had 3. The guy with the beard.
Oh, that's right. No, he may have had 4.
They call me Whale. I don't know why. I'm so small.
Tim and I just hanging around on our one bowl.
Nice. I feel like I won the tournament.
Well, I did spin my second bullet on the massage. So
Party pooper. 8,000.
Bullet. We've got some hands here. And
Arnold's got the nuts and the nut redraw.
Arnie on the button raises it up with kings.
I love it.
We got one caller, or did he just scoop this? Looks like somebody called. Gerson?
No one's called yet, I don't think. Not the 8K.
Oh, and Trainwreck.
Oh, Trainwreck and Gerson called. Okay. I like Gerson's hand a little better, but Trainwreck's got a couple of nut draws. That ain't one of them. Keep going, Arnie.
Wow, great flop for Arnie here.
Check.
Not really, but
Yeah, I love Arnie, boy. He don't stop firing.
yeah, I wouldn't fire on this board.
No, hell
but
no. But you know what? It's Omaha. And if they're not showing any aggression, yeah, let's go. Show the
Arnie.
kings. Show it all, Arnie.
Show it
all,
Arnie
Arnie.
shows the
Let's-
kings, exactly. And Jeff's just thinking to himself, why couldn't I have had two hearts? Or why couldn't
Any
I
two.
have had
Any two hearts.
like two pair?
Right.
Why couldn't I have had anything that
Look at Jeff's
connected
face.
that?
Look at Jeff's face.
He's smiling, yeah. Arnie just pots it. Like if anybody's got the nuts there, they check to Arnie there anyway. So very funny stuff.
I like it. I'm here for it.
I flipped a straight too. Yeah, I had. What was the straight? Like I had 5, 6, 7, 8 in my hand or something like that. 9, and so I was gonna play it just to see if I.
2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5.
Yeah, but I folded.
You're gonna play it, Betty, but you were scared.
I was so scared.
And then Arnie with kings
Wasn't that
bet his
scared.
kings very aggressively, and it paid off.
Listen, Arnie knows
Big
where he's
time.
at all times. The kings were the best hand right there, so we bet him. I don't blame him.
6 of diamonds exposed.
You heard the man. 6 of diamonds exposed.
Someone give that 6 of diamonds a trench coat
Because it's
exposed. What's up, chat? How we doing today?
Yo, chat.
Give us a shout out. You're supposed to be chatting.
Chat, we love the chat.
You are chatters. Chat away. You can literally say anything you want, and we will not hold it against you. Actually, that's not true. Most things you can say, though, and we will not hold it against you.
You got to understand, Terry loved the chat.
I do.
Terry loved the chat. Is that Halo? Is that Halo?
Of course it is.
I don't know. I mean, it could
No, it was a
be,
good catch. It was a good catch.
went to church. Could be church. You never know.
Wait, Arnie's not in? I don't even care about this hand. I kid.
Gerson with the 7s.
Tim has all the backdoor draws.
Tim's got 8s, which technically are good right now. Potentially.
There's like, you know what really ranks my gears?
What is Jeff listening to the stream?
Well, no, we're just loud. That was 15 minutes ago.
That's funny.
Big bluff.
Ooh,
We've heard a hand number 17.
a big bluff. Huge, huge bluff.
Arnie says, I'll show you a big bluff. With the best
Big
hand.
is a relative term.
With the best hand.
I said queens.
You don't have set of queens.
No. I know.
I'm very sure you don't have set of
I'm
queens.
not even in the hand. I would be.
Arnold just put the cards in the box. That's right, Warren. He did. Gerson with a nice hand. Ooh. Spicy. What's the pot? 55. Nobody's going to call that.
God, what a pretty hand that is.
I know. It's so pretty.
Oh, well, Joaquin might.
Yeah, Queen did call.
Dude, he just called, huh?
Oh, he's got aces.
Yeah. With diamonds, too.
Ace 8, 6, 4. Ace. And two. Oh, no.
Wow.
One diamond came.
Gerson's got the wrap and the
smashed it.
flush draw. That's pretty
Gerson
gross.
smashed it. Pot.
Yeah,
Nice,
Gerson's
I love
definitely
it.
going all in here.
Definitely got to pot that.
I mean, I like Gerson's hand better than the aces, no doubt. Oh, well, so do the odds.
All in. Look. Beautiful.
He's like, no, I got better than a set.
No,
I
yeah,
got a
yeah.
wrap and a
Way,
flush
way
draw.
better than a set, buddy. Just a set? No. I don't need a set. I got the potential nuts. Any high card and you win. There it is.
That is one of them. Well, it's a diamond, though. He's got a backdoor diamond draw. Wow, there's the nuts for you. And that's why you play your draws in Omaha, boys and girls.
Yeah. Because now one of the cards came. Both cards came.
Beautiful hand, Gerson.
He's got 40. Huge flop.
Huge flop. Huge flop.
The hearts,
He
though.
turns diamonds, though.
Yeah, but
That's dirty.
I think I have pocket kings or something.
That flop was gigantic.
That's a beautiful hand.
Money's going in. I mean,
If we were playing a cash game, I would give you everything in my pocket.
Right.
Go into the pot.
lead open.
Especially if he turns his hand face up. It's like
Space, right? Space approach.
Yeah, everything. Everything.
What more could you want?
to not have a diamond on the turn.
Right.
Yeah, that's,
That was his way.
that was just for fun.
That was just
That was
for
just a
fun.
little tickle.
Just a little
That's
bit of a
small.
tickle. So,
That's
yeah.
small.
Yeah.
Lines up.
Yeah, they went.
What a hand.
Last Thursday, that's what he thought he had against me.
I remember. I thought that was a horrible call. And then.
So we got a dead small now.
Players are like,
Well, it's like a life support small. I mean,
and he calls and
Wait, no, dead.
oh
Completely
no,
dead.
it's flatlined. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Jameson letting them know.
Last week we were six-handed final table, and he chose to play a hand against me post flop that I checked raised in pot, and it was 95% of his stack.
Story time with Jeff.
Put it in. It's like every other hand.
And then getting back to our current hand.
Gerson flopped the nut flush draw. Nobody has
Oh.
an ace.
Ooh la la. Gerson, I think they call that a heater. I think he's on a little bit of a hot streak.
I mean, he's just gonna take this one. No one's got anything to really call. Actually, Tim's got a little wrap there, doesn't he? A little 3-4-5 action. Any 3-4-5 comes through, unless it's a heart, he's gonna take it. I think he's probably gonna see one, right? Does Tim call?
It's only 4,000. Timmy's a
He's
gambler.
gonna call as long
You
as
can
it's
tell
not
by
a
his
heart.
demeanor.
And now he turns a diamond draw as well.
Oh, now Tim's even in it for more. 10,000. You know Tim liked to draw. Oh, he's just throwing it in there. You're committed now, buddy. You better hit this.
That is
No,
a super
sir.
Blank. Gerson hit a straight, I think, right? Or two pair? Runner.
I can't see the flop. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, he
8, 9,
hit two
10.
pair,
No.
8s and 9s. He's got 8s and 9s, so that's enough.
Gerson
to
can
check
get
back.
bet off of this. No, Timmy.
Tim didn't have. I don't think Tim had enough to do it.
Yeah. Wow, what a huge pot for Gerson there. Yikes. Not very good for Tim. He just kind of gambled his whole stack away.
I mean, I think he's got to stick around on that turn though, because the flush draw came through. He still has the wrap on board. He's got
In
lot
for a
of
penny, in
outs.
for a pound, as they say. Yeah.
Who says that?
Definitely if it was cash in a tournament situation, I don't know the answer. I don't know if it's 100. It seems intuitively correct to call, but might not be.
I think you're right.
But, you're trying to win it, right, Terry?
That's what I'm trying to do. And Tim doesn't give a shit, let's be honest.
Tim, much like Bruce, doesn't give
No, they give none.
none. None given. He's trying to win it.
I mean, he's not trying to lose it.
Well, and the thing about winning it is you got to be in it.
Tim would like to have some of those chips back with these aces and suited aces.
Forget about it. Maybe forget about it. Just forget about it. Jeff's counting. I don't like it. Oh, boy, it's scary when he starts counting. Just a call. Count, call.
Jeff likes these middling cards, especially if he gets a little value on the call.
If he thinks that a lot of people are holding high cards, they get better.
I mean, he was getting 8-1 on a call there, so that's a pretty good call, I'd say.
Yeah. Tim's got aces here, all in for 5.5. He's got a chance to quadruple up here. No spades for
like
Tim, clubs for Arnold.
Arnold's got no straight draw. Betty's got the better club draw.
Oh, Betty's got a club draw.
Wow, Gerson's got a club draw too. And
Oh
he's
my
open-ended.
goodness, this is going to be huge
Wow,
pot.
There's no clubs left. Everyone's got clubs. Gerson's got the open-ended straight flush draw.
Yeah, and I don't know what Jeff's thinking about here, but obviously he's got a skedaddle. You missed your flop, buddy. It's what are you going to do? And then Arnie over here has got the club draw.
And the pair of threes.
And a pair of threes, which is good
That
right
pair
now.
of threes,
Is
well,
it
it's good
good?
for the side pot.
Oh,
It's
I'm
good for the
sorry.
side pot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot Tim, yeah.
But actually, that's not terrible, too, because it gives his two pair a good chance.
He's going to let it go.
Yeah, good fold, Arnie.
Gerson,
surprised.
Gerson's in a bad way against Betty here.
Yeah, he's open-ended, too. It's not a terrible way.
Open-ended?
Yeah.
Gerson is. Oh, Gerson's got the. Oh, yeah.
Do you not listen to me
3,
when I make
4,
out
5,
these calls?
6. He's got a straight flush draw.
I feel like I'm just talking to myself.
We should have said Gerson has a straight flush draw. I would have.
I said that
Well,
twice.
well,
I actually said it twice.
Listen, it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
No, it's literally what you say.
listen.
What, you want to fight? You're lucky I'm on broadcast right now. Oh, damn, you been working out?
She
Okay,
has.
I take it back. I take it back. You can
Look how
fight. You can fight
fit-
Sal. You can fight Sal. Sal's got my back.
Can I fight you, ref?
What's the hand? Kings and sixes. She's got a K.
I got ace.
Yeah.
Kings and sixes with an ace kicker, side pot. Aces and sixes.
Wow, Tim's
Tim,
gonna hold up for the main.
quadrupy.
No, that's like a no. Yeah,
What?
it's like a
Quadruple.
quintuple. Everybody called pre-flop. Remember? Arnie was in. He was in for like 5K pre-flop or whatever it was.
Wow.
Yeah, there was two other people, Arnie and somebody else, and so he got 4x his money.
Yeah, but he's quintupling up if you're including all the other blinds and everything because it's him.
Okay.
Double up, triple up,
Okay, listen. If you're gonna
quadruple,
include
quintuple. I'm just calling it how it is, buddy. Double up, triple up, quadruple up, quintuple up.
the quintuple up, okay, all right.
But you're cute, you're adorable, and I like it when you shave.
Yeah. Well, I clean up nice.
You do.
Our hands instead of clubs, not
Yeah, I guess that's what you call it. Double up,
if you're me, I had to
triple up,
Quadruple up.
quadruple up is 3 people. This doesn't make sense. He only got 4x though. Yeah. No, you're right. You got that's what you say.
That's what you say.
Win quintuple up. I like quadruple up.
I like it better too. Ooh, Rob, double suited aces. I dig it. And he's got wheel draws and Broadway draws too. I like that hand.
And if there was one more, it would be a hextuple up,
And then a septuple up and then an octuple up
a septuple. That's a made-up word.
by some guy a couple hundred years ago.
They just made it up.
Like every other word.
Septuple. Would you please get out of here with that septuple? Please.
Chat, back me up. Let my guy know septuple up is a word.
Oh, look at me. I'm Terry. I have a large IQ.
No, I don't have a large IQ. I have a large vocabulary. There's a difference. I know words.
Words.
I can count sometimes. I know where some places are.
I know words. Forget about it. It's 3-1. That's good stuff.
You're good stuff, and I love you.
Gerson,
Gerson's
Rob.
got top pair, kinda. Rob has the actual top pair, and the nut draw.
Yeah. Gerson's got trash. Oh,
Wow!
I'm sorry.
Jeez. Why would
I'm
you
sorry.
say that?
I'm sorry.
Why would you do that?
I'm sorry to the guy with aces.
Why?
We never learned your name.
Why did?
My bad, dude.
Oh my god!
Gerson had trash. I'm sorry. Gerson had trash.
Oh my god!
Another
That
man,
is
one man's
brutal.
trash.
That is actually
One man's
brutal.
trash is all I got to say. Wow. Queen,
Sal,
Jack,
Sal, if
9,
if this
4.
wasn't on delay, I would actually blame you for that. If-
Queen, Jack, 9, 4 offsuit. Pair of nines.
18, is that your favorite hole?
Wow.
My dog said Gerson had trash.
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet stuff there. Gerson just bullying right now. Playing a little bully ball. You know what I mean? Post Malone.
We call that Arnie ball.
Arnie ball.
Arnie's taking a break right now, and I don't blame him. His hands are not as good as his three kings were.
Bruce hasn't even clocked in yet. I mean, we haven't seen him play a hand.
How can you tell?
This guy's just, he hasn't even clocked in yet. Gerson on the button. Just a call. Interesting.
You're going to see a lot of that in this PLO tournament.
Okay. There's a good call. There's a calling strategy in the.
Yeah, in PLO.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty good flop for Gerson. Still running the table over pretty good.
Yeah, with his. I mean, with just because how hot he is, I would like to see him push it a
Well,
little
especially
bit.
on the button. You got,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
the stack. You got a short stack on the small blind.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, Jeff might ship it on you. But
and who cares at that point? You're
Yeah.
gonna call.
Exactly, Terry. Exactly. Now Bruce is in trouble.
Again, how can you tell?
You can't. Not by his facial expression, I'll tell you that much. Tim's wondering what the hell he's doing here. It's about the time he starts thinking about lunch. What the hell am I doing here?
I thought about lunch earlier, and then I made a sandwich.
All Tim needs to do is just
Not get
one
three
thought
fours.
in his head, and he's just
All
going
Tim needs to do is
ship
not
it.
get three of a kind.
Yeah.
That hand's so bad, that's a prop bet in a lot of cash games.
What's that?
Like three of a kind or Padugi or.
Oh, yeah. All in, Bruce. I say he's in trouble. He picks up a hand. Ace 9-9, double suited.
with nines.
Yeah.
I like it. Gerson's going to call. He's got the better flush
Ooh,
draw.
and train wreck.
Trainwreck says, I got all the straight draws, buddy.
What's Arnie going to do? So now Bruce has a chance to
Kind of like Trainwreck's hand here.
triple.
I like Trainwreck's hand. He's got a couple of draws.
Triple
if
up.
it comes low to medium,
Bruce-
he wins.
Brucey goes all in blind with his last 25.
Trainwreck flops a straight draw, double gutter, and a pair.
Arnie got a club draw. Top pair.
He folded it.
Oh, Arnie folded the best hand, I think.
So Gerson's got a pair. Now Trainwreck's got two pair in the straight draw. And the Jack's going to give it to Trainwreck. And that's why Trainwreck called with that hand pre-flop. You just got so many options, and two pair is one of them.
How did that oh, is that spades or something?
No, he's just got two pair.
What does he got?
He's got threes and sixes.
Okay. Sixes and threes, card off the table.
Bruce is on his way to crushing a cash game.
Player down.
We got 5 players left at this table, and I believe we have 6 or 7 at the other table. So
Oh, boy.
we'll go down to final table at 9 players, and I'm going to go find out what our prize pool is because I know the chat is dying to know.
They don't call it feature to final for no reason.
No, there's a reason.
Yep.
Would you like a DP no ice while I'm out and about?
I would love one. That sounds like a great treat. A little Dr. Pepper, no ice. Come on, baby. Huh? No ice. No I.
Yeah, right. Then they're gonna
I, no I.
7.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness gracious. Flirtatious.
Patty, move your ass.
Whoa, Jeff. Watch the language.
At least it's not Bennett. We would have to carry him.
Watch the language. Forget about it. Just kidding. Ass isn't a bad word. It's actually in the dictionary. You can say the word ass if you like to, especially when you're talking about a donkey or somebody who's walking slow. Move your ass. Let's go. Which is funny. Forget about it. I don't know. What can I tell you? You know what I mean? What can I tell you that you don't already know? Probably nothing.
She takes on the big blind.
Okay, so it's one big blind.
Oh, we have another lady at the table. Here we go.
Yeah, I think so.
We're trying to get to the final table here. Maybe the next person that gets knocked out. Maybe 2 people, not quite sure, but somewhere around there. Terry's going to come through here in a second. Forget about it.
Welcome to
Man, it seems like the chat wants to chat. It's like doing something, but it doesn't actually chat. It shakes a little bit. Somebody's about to write something. I'm like, oh, come on, just send it. And then they don't send it. Queen Jack 9-5. Patty, the new player at the table, hits triples. 3 of a kind.
He needs way more than I can. He needs a living.
Patty just got beat there. Oh, my goodness. What a read by Patty. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow. Did you see that? Did everybody see that?
But I was good on the flop. I knew
You're right, Patty. You were good on the flop. You totally nailed it. You were way good on the flop. And then you folded on the turn. You just put them on aces and you... That's it. You folded. I can't believe it. That was a great, great fold. And now she picks up... Oh, no, Betty picks up aces. I'm sorry. And now Betty picks up aces. Garrison's wondering where the rest of his money is. Like, I just got... Garrison's thinking to himself, wow, did I just get worked, like, unbelievably hard? Yeah, you did. You did. 6 of them. So somebody has a chance to hex tuple up if everybody goes all in. 4 Gs. Oh, shoot. We got that Dr. Pepper no ice en route. Come on, baby. Give it to daddy. Very nice. Very nice. Whew. DP, no way. It's too cold, though. It's cold as a Philadelphia morning in December. All right. Betty's... I don't know what's Betty doing. She's betting. She's betting like crazy, man. She's got 2 pair. You got 2 pair. Nobody's got a diamond draw, so that's going to end it. Oh, Garrison won it. Oh, boy. Sorry, I was on that Dr. Pepper no ice. I didn't get to see the hand.
Potentially, I said that.
Train wreck with a pretty decent hand. Ace, king, queen. Ace, king, 10-6. And Gerson also with a pretty decent hand. Ace, queen, jack, 3. Decent. Not great. Okay? So I just want to say that. Not great, but decent. Tim also with less of a decent hand, but still the same idea. Here comes the flop. 2 clubs. Garrison flops the flush draw. 5-3. Tim hit a pair. Anybody else hit a pair? Garrison hit a small pair. And Trainwreck hits top pair. And he's going to bet it. Backdoor flush draw. You never know. He wants to be aggressive, but he's going to meet Garrison. Garrison is not going anywhere, my friend. Shaking his head. Every time somebody calls Jeff or Trainwreck, he gets a little, oh man, why are you calling me? Just hit the nut flush, checks it, checks back to him. Top 2, Garrison shows the nuts. Well, unfortunately for Garrison there, he tried to get tricky with his nut flush, and he didn't get any money out of him, out of Jeff, you know, so. Not that maybe that was the best way to get money out of Jeff, you know? Hey, you want to take a stab? I'm weak, I swear, but I tell you what, Jeff wasn't going to bet into him. Arnold actually is really close to Garrison and chips. 88-63. Tim's kind of on life support. Less than 10 big blinds, you know. So he's got to tighten the screws up and then ship it when he can. Find his right spot. Arnold and Garrison can have a little bit of play between them. Betty also, she's in 3rd place, so. Arnie's going to bet this, and I'm not really sure what he's got. Pair of 3s. He's got the initiative is what he's got, you know. He took the initiative, I should say. Patty seems to always be at the final table. Garrison, I don't see him at the final tables too often. He doesn't play as much. Betty, I think she plays like every Thursday. Same thing with Betty. I mean Patty. Betty and Patty. Both of them, honestly. You never know what's going to happen with Tim. Tim might just feel like shipping it in, so really hard to get a read out of him. Plays his hands very aggressively sometimes. Like, it's lunchtime. Let me just ship it in. See what happens. Win, lose, or draw. Arnold with the hand that nobody will ever know. You can ask him. He doesn't remember. Heads up. Oh, do we got 3-way action? I think it's heads up. 3 players. You heard the man. Betty flops trip jacks. So that looks pretty good. Garrison's got a flush draw and a straight draw.
Double gutter straight draw.
Double gut in the gut.
Double gut in the what in the butt.
Tim's in because, why not?
Gerson doesn't totally like it. He likes it just enough, though. No, I don't think you can, Betty. That would not be conducive to winning.
Oh, yeah, I want to see all these hands spread out beautifully. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, let's see what we got.
That's way too low and way too hearts.
Diamond.
Wow, yeah, but
boat.
Boat.
Oh,
Jack's full.
Jack's full.
What a run out.
Wow. Wow.
Betty just shot up to 123K. What a runner.
It's your moment. Got him saying wow.
Hey, guess what I got? I got figures. You want to hear them? Okay.
Numbers?
Yeah, no, figures.
Figures.
Yeah, figures. So today we had a total of 52 buy-ins. We are going to pay out our top 6 players. 6th place is going to take home $215. 5th place is going to take home $280. 4th place is going to take home $382.
Okay.
3rd place is going to take home $553.
Ooh, wow.
2nd place is going to take home $844.
Stop.
1st place
Uh-huh.
is going to take home
Come on.
a cool $1,366.
1,300, 600. Wait,
1366. I'm pretty sure that was a really big date in the Anglo-Saxon era. I don't recall what. Maybe it was the signing of the Magna Carta. I don't know. It was something important.
I remember like it was yesterday. 1366. It was a day similar to today.
1366.
A lot of clouds in the sky. Cumulus.
6 AD.
We didn't call it cumulus back then. We just called them white fluffies. Patty's in.
Oh, you know what it was? 1366. That
Yeah.
that had to do with Edward the Longshanks Braveheart. That's what the number I remember. That
Oh,
from.
yeah, Longshank.
And Braveheart. Yeah.
Till William Wallace had something to say about it.
Yeah, he did.
Freedom!
And then they took off all his arms.
Ooh, Arnie versus Garrison. And this is a huge pot. These are the 2 chip leaders here at our featured table.
They are
folks.
not, but that's okay. They do have big stacks.
No, they weren't.
No, because Betty's got like 125K in front of her.
Oh, just because of last hand, but
Well, that does count.
yeah, barely. But the last time we had the graphics up, they were
Oh,
the
okay.
best.
At one point, they were chip leaders. No,
Just-
well, one
just
of them's
the
going
hand
to
before.
double up here unless they chop.
Just
Are
because
they going
Betty
to run it
took
twice?
the full house.
Are they running it
but-
twice? Wow, what a wrap.
So
There's a wrap for Gerson, and he is going to hit it. Right? No. Yeah? No. Yes? 2 pair. Same thing. That's why wraps matter, because then you can also hit 2 pairs.
yeah, Arnie's trying to pull the old use 3 cards in your hand trick again.
Listen, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You can only use 2 cards in your hand. You either got kings or you got ace-7.
All these times I thought I had full houses. We tried to explain it to you in the beginning, but
It's a good try, Arnie.
that was a huge hand.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Anybody want one?
Yeah, Betty, go ahead and grab my guy a DP with no ice.
Betty, I'm good for now. Thank you.
Just kidding. Cancel that DP, no ice.
That was a huge pot. Like I said, Garrison and Arnie were almost chip leaders.
At one point in the tournament.
No, the hand before, dude. Garrison was number 1. Arnie was number 2. Betty was number 3. Betty took a massive chip lead after going all in or whatever it was and got the jacks,
Garcon?
got the full house. So yeah, now Betty is the chip leader, but I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to find out that Garrison just took the chip lead. Probably
that would
not.
not surprise you.
No, probably not.
And it's crazy. He was
Because
Oh,
Betty
hey,
took a
guess what we're
big chunk
doing?
out of
Hey,
him.
look at this. Look at this. Final table.
like 12K.
Oh yeah.
We're going to final, my guy.
Oh yeah.
Well, that one he messed up for me. Better him starting him than I did. I would have won.
Where am I going here? Is it Aaron?
Do 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 do.
Yeah, you played with Gerson though. He was like that.
All right, we'll take this time to let you know some of the things we got going on here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. We have our great charity poker tournament on Sunday, April 21st We are having our charities for Wheels for Kids and the Connections, which is serving the autism community. It's a great tournament, and it's a really good causes. Go ahead and call our front office for all of our ticket info. Also, we're helping sponsor the 9th annual spring golf tournament at the Abacoa Golf Club in Jupiter, Florida. I have played there before. It is very hard and very long, and well, the golf course is very hard.
You can cut
very
the
hard.
sexual tension with a knife, folks.
It's
with all these innuendos.
Quite the hard tournament, or quite the hard course to play, but it's a lot of fun. And come on out. Registration begins at 7 a.m. Play begins at 8:30 a.m. And they're going to have lunch, awards, ceremony, raffles at 1 p.m. Space is limited. First come, first serve. Also, we have the Petty Nicks tribute band. That's going to be at our Paddock Restaurant live Friday, April 26th. Come on down. The doors open at 6:30. The show starts at 8 p.m. And for tickets, visit the website, palmbeachkennelclub.com, or just call us, 561-683-2222. Also, if you got nothing going on May 12th,
I don't.
which is Mother's Day, you know what else May 12th is?
Mother's Day?
My birthday.
Oh, how nice.
Well, not really. Every 6 or 7 years, my birthday lands on Mother's Day, and no one comes to my party. So I stopped having it on Mother's Day.
Oh.
I learned my lesson. But here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club, we will be having our Mother's Day buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Paddock Restaurant. Enjoy a delicious buffet with your family. Plus, we got live music and Hoffman's Treats for Mom.
Wow.
Reservations
wow.
are required. Again, call 561-683-2222.
How much is that?
Well, it's $55 for adults and $15 for ages 5 to 12. And guess what? Kids
What?
under 4 eat free.
Oh, wow. That's funny because my 8-year-old daughter is 4 years old.
My 7-year-old daughter is also 4 years old.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Paddock Restaurant. Wow. I wonder what kind of buffet. Eggplant?
Somewhat educational. Man, I guess we'll take it.
Listen, I heard that I've been somewhat educational before, and I appreciate the compliment. $55 for adults, $15 for all kids.
Listen, the way I look at that is that's $55 for all you can eat, so I'm going to do my best to eat it all.
What else do they do? Oh, they have live music.
I'm never sorry about dragging a pie.
Is there going to be booze involved?
I'm assuming mimosas will be there, but that's just an assumption.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you, Terry.
Hey, man.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'll be there.
Sometimes you got to fill some dead air, you know?
Ann says we're both entertaining, so.
Listen, I agree with everything Ann
But
says.
who's more entertaining, Ann?
Well, who's more educational, Ann?
Well, we know that that's me, obviously.
I think Jeff wins out on both those categories. Jeff is more entertaining and educational.
Yes, this is true.
I did talk to Jeff during that quick break, and he did say that he was quite entertained by the fact that you knew he was right about whatever that situation was earlier.
Yeah. it grinds my gears.
Yeah, right.
I knew that he would like that, and that makes me even more furious. James is here playing a little Omaha. Nice. James is a throwback. Oh, shoot. We got Mikey at the table, our local killer in the Mario shirt.
Dude, that's back-to-back weeks that he's wearing the Mario Kart shirt.
Oh, my God. Nobody has a chance.
And he also chopped last week with Bruce. It was him.
I bet.
It was Mike, Bruce,
Yeah.
Gene. Bro, I swear to you, Sal, they played four-handed for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
And then someone mentioned chop, and you know what Bruce said?
What?
Bruce said, I don't care, whatever you guys want to do.
Obviously.
And they did an equal chop. They didn't even count up the chip stacks. They
Right.
didn't do an ICM. They just did a four-way equal chop.
Yep.
It was genius. We loved it. We were here for it in the booth.
Nice.
Well, that's a pretty good flop for 3-3-4-6. He's going to hit a little rap ski.
Yeah.
Francois technically still has the best hand with the overpair.
Oh, look at Trainwreck. Punt formation. Here we go. Pair of tens.
Well, Trainwreck has all of the backdoor draws as
Oh,
well.
he's got all the backdoor draws except for the spades and the diamonds.
He has most of the backdoor draws. I was also including the ace-queen.
Wow, Francesco called him. Wow, three-way action.
It's
here.
Francois. At least get his name right. So Gerson's going to hit the wheel. There are no diamonds anywhere to be seen. Trainwreck has aces up, and he probably thinks he's good, but little does he know Gerson has the current joint. Francois really hates that ace for all of the reasons that you would guess.
All in, all in, all in.
All in the money.
Wow.
Jeff's going to need an ace or a 10 here.
He's going to need an ace or a 10.
Jeff's
That's
getting
right.
up. Jeff's getting up. He's definitely hitting it. If he's getting up, he's definitely hitting it. Wow. I was just kidding,
Sit
but he did
back
it.
down.
He actually did it.
Take a seat.
Oh, Jeff's taunting him, too. Oh, Jeff's. Oh, what a troll.
I told you I'm never sorry about dragging a pot.
No, but you just
I am?
berated him the whole way.
Not the whole way, just when I saw his
the
cards. Because as soon as he pots, I'm like, did he really call free?
He had a rep.
He absolutely.
He had a rep.
But you know what? I would feel.
Colombian.
Don't read that, Sal. She doesn't mean it. She's drunk. Anne's drunk.
She's obviously talking about you. And as my accent gets extremely thick, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Man, I can't believe that.
I didn't ever want to tell Randy, but now that you put it out there,
I was talking about
Wow. It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
of Betty White. If he walk away, he wouldn't tell my name. Fucking Gerson.
Yeah.
No, I would text you, bitch. I would text you like, you mother, you owe me dinner. We're gonna hear it too. Like we're still here in 15 minutes. You're gonna hear him screaming. Like, "Get on the river!"
Yep. 10 on the river. There you go. There you go.
No, I'm saying we can make it.
No, it's fun to hear it after the fight.
Yeah, it is. That
We've
is
heard
the best
already
part
some
to me.
stuff.
That's the best part to me too, Jeff.
Because they got on to Arnold about when he had 3 kings in his hand. And you hear him, he's got 3 kings!
And they're like,
He's
read
got
the weed,
trips.
boys.
He's got trips in his hand.
It's true.
We
it's
did
true.
do that. We did that.
Jeff, I feel like you're in the booth with me. Gary with triple kings here. I mean, queens. Jeez. So sorry, guys.
Triple queens.
Yeah, 3 ladies.
Patty's got the nut flush draw.
Patty, we can see your hand so perfectly. She put it right up to the camera. That was awesome.
Mercedes.
I mean, Betty, not
out here
Patty.
want a drink.
Hey, we got Oak Tie in the chat. What's up, buddy?
Oaks Pokes. Come on, man.
Oaks Pokes.
Are they playing poker? I haven't noticed.
All right, you are the most entertaining. It's not even close.
It's not even close to being close to being close to being close. What is Betty thinking over
I
here?
hope she's not thinking because there's 6 players who started out the hand. Chances of one of them having
Oh
a
my
queen,
God,
and
Betty.
especially Gary. If Gary's
She's
coming
got,
out
she needs
swinging,
that jack. She needs a jack.
She needs a king, buddy.
So, Betty's in the hand, but
Does she need a king?
I mean, more than a jack.
Diamonds game.
Yeah.
Diamonds are
Flush
good.
is gonna. Flush is gonna hold up.
And looks like Patty's gonna
but a runner that shit.
win a massive pot here.
You got me. Your call got me out. I would
Wow.
because I had all the.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wowie, wowie, wowie.
Got him saying wow. Oaks Pokes, what would you do if you were playing this tournament? Would you crush it?
Wow, those are all pretty even stacks, except for Gene. Everybody else is
Francois
relatively close.
has 143. Francois, not to be confused with Fran Coy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I see the river. I know, but if I'd been in the hand, would you have checked?
And we got Mike, 133. Gerson, 123. Betty just took a little hit ski there. She's down to 100.
I think Betty realized that was just not a very good call. I mean, she probably called because of the straight draw, but I mean, she could have been dead anyway with someone flopping a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she doesn't have the flush draw. She only has the overpair. Gary definitely has a queen there every single time. I mean, she's played with him long enough to know that he's at minimum has a queen, possibly a boat. So what are you gonna do?
Patty over here with
Patty's playing the rush.
Queen Jack Deuce Deuce, and we got a let's go Patty in the chat. Come on, chat. Let me know who you want to win. Patty being a 7-2 favorite to take this whole thing down.
Oaktai, Hold'em is beta. Omaha is alpha. Wow, David just flops quads, no big deal. With the jack.
Oaks, you might really like Omaha because, it'll give you a different angle, give you something new to learn, you know what I mean, and get involved with. Might, fire the juices back up. And the other thing is it's just a simple numbers game, you know what I mean? A little bit of some balls and some numbers, and you're good to go. There's not much intricate strategy.
Dave's like, I have quads, no big deal. And she hit a flush on the river too. Pretty gross.
Well, the thing about quads is that normally it's the best hand.
Normally. I played Omaha probably about 6 months ago. It was a private game, cash game. Flopped quads and lost out to a royal flush. It was awesome.
In a private game?
Private game. Flopped.
Okay, that was a setup. How much you lose?
I don't want to say, but it was not a little.
Yeah, they got you, buddy. Sorry. Sorry to say that.
That's how it felt, but what are you
But
gonna
you
do?
believed
That's
it?
Omaha.
You believed it?
Believed what?
That you didn't get set up?
No, I know I didn't get set up. I know the dealers.
Yeah?
Yeah, and you do too.
Oh, then they definitely
Then they
got set up. Hey, I'm having a private game too. Why'd you come over here?
Hey, Sal, let me play your game, okay?
Yep. Yeah, quad's totally good. Totally good. Just ship it in. All of it. Come on. Always fun to get quads. Even better to lose to a royal.
Yep, agreed.
That's gross, bro. And then you're at a home game. You don't even get, anything for it. Like the bad beat.
Nah. I don't know if I would have anyway in Omaha, right? A bad beat with just quads beat by something better. I feel like you got to have something more than that, right? In an Omaha game for a high hand? Or for a bad beat?
Might be.
Oh, you know what it is? You have to flop it. Both hands have to be flopped, I believe, in an Omaha for a high hand to hit.
Well, we used to have the Omaha bad beat, and I forget what it was.
I'm pretty sure it all has to be flopped. At least that's how we used to do it, I believe.
No, that's just for the regular promotions. But the bad beat, it could be anything. It's just like the qualifier is, like you said, much, much higher. You know what I mean?
It can't be much higher. It would have to be a straight flush beat by a straight flush. If quad tens isn't the best hand that needs to be beat.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I forget.
Either way, doesn't matter because I didn't get shit.
Yeah, you have to get beat on the flop.
No, I'm pretty sure both hands have to be flopped.
Maybe in a world.
That's how we used to do it, I think. I don't know. All right. Only
What's
two
Mike
players
got?
have an ace. Mike has tree nines with a 10 kicker. He's going to come out and bet it because
Treat him.
he's a pretty good tournament player. And he's like, hey, I got 3 of a kind. I'm going to bet this. Trainwreck doesn't have a good kicker to go with his, and neither did the other guy who folded, whose name I didn't know.
Everybody's afraid of this guy, Mike.
I mean, they should be. Look at that shirt.
For real.
He's going to break out a red turtle shell, and you're dead.
When this guy bets, I'm folding, and I'm not even playing. I'm just like, I'm looking for cards to fold. I'm just folding everything. I'm folding laundry. Just like, what can I fold? You know what I mean? I'm folding pizza. I'm folding chairs. I'm just like folded everything,
Nice.
I'm like, geez, this
was
guy's
good.
betting. Give me something to fold. You got a piece of paper?
Gene's going to need some runners here. He's going to need a 7 or some runners for a straight.
Gene's out of here, buddy.
Whoa, buddy. A jack will do it.
No good.
That won't do it, though. Mike improves the 10s full on the river.
Yep.
It's a good life.
It's interesting. He's got 9s full of 10s or 10s full of 9s. Either one you want.
It's a hard knock life for Mike. It's a hard knock life for Mike. Instead of flushes, he gets boats.
Boats. On the river, flopping trips.
Up, everyone's
Ooh.
breaking out $20 to pay the seventh
whoa,
man
whoa,
out.
Whoa, let me get into that.
Hey, get
action.
in on there. Sal, go in there and grab some monies.
I'll hold it.
Hold it. I was about to say, hold my 20.
Here, got one chain here.
A little twin.
Francois 100 and my 20 are over there.
I can't say the rest.
Wow.
So we're missing one.
We're gonna need change. Will you do this if you have it? 220. Thank you. Blinds are up 240.
Mike stacking his lead here to 175K. Patty wants to chop. She wants to chop this thing. 9-9. That's Super Broward. 9954. Super Broward County.
Should be. Right? Yeah. Should be.
He gave on.
No, I give it. Yeah, but she's getting change. Yeah, she's just getting change. She's either getting it from the store or from the prize pool.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, baby. Say you love me. Gerson.
Ooh, Dave's flopping mid-set here.
Yeah.
Gerson's flopping aces, which is not. Oh, wow. Mike flopped bottom set.
Uh-oh. That's a
Let's
problem.
see if Mike's good enough to get away from this, which I think he is, but I don't know. Did Dave raise pre-flop? He may have just smooth called because he's got the Badoogie King, so it's not like he really likes it too much, but you know
I didn't
he
see
likes
any
it
big
now.
raises.
Gerson calls with just an ace. I don't really like that so much. An unprotected ace with just a 10 kicker.
Yeah, he's just firing.
No, he just called, but Dave's putting
Oh.
Dave's putting in the big boy. Let's see if Mike puts him on a set here, or if he just puts him on ace king, because I feel like Dave would do the same with
Rainbow
either
board.
hand. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna have to put him on exactly what he has to fold, but
You might put him on ace king, like you said.
right. We're gonna find out
Two
here.
pair, but do you bet two pair that hard?
Yeah, and with the like you said, there's no straight on board, there's no flush draw, so I would bet ace king super hard here. And then you're blocking two outs, yeah. And Mike's doing the
boy.
same thing. Mike's putting him on ace king. And these guys play tournaments together all the time, so Mike knows that Dave has a really good hand here. I think he's putting him on exactly ace king.
Right.
If he makes the call, he might.
Well, it's not a flush draw. It definitely isn't a straight draw. Because
It could be an ace and a wrap. He could have like ace, queen, jack, 10, which he would probably raise here. But I think if he makes the call here, or if he puts them all in, he's putting them on ace king. I think Mike's good enough to fold this though.
Well, it was a
No, he can't get away from it, and I can't really blame him here. Just on the board texture, I can't
Well,
blame him.
he didn't raise pre-flop, so it's tough.
Yeah.
It's hard to put him on a hand when it's just a limp, you know?
Yep. Agreed. Yeah, these hands are just gonna get it in.
Well,
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Mike has Dave has the remaining due, so Mike's drawing dead, I believe.
yep. That is drawing dead, folks. That's how you do it.
Yeah, just a cooler. You could tell Mike was thinking about folding it, but he's just putting him on exactly
was.
ace king, and
Yeah.
there's just with no raise pre-flop, you're never getting away from bottom set with no flush, no straight on board. So the hand plays itself. What are you gonna do?
Be interesting if he could have got away from it.
He was close. You could tell the look on his face. I don't think he was Hollywooding.
Definitely wasn't happy about it.
No, he wasn't happy, and he wasn't Hollywooding. I don't think he was
No, not at all.
trying to,
Not at all. Does PBKC ever have a ladies tournament?
So, and we're actually going to have a ladies tournament for our Moneymaker Tour, which is
Yeah.
coming up in the first couple weeks of May. But other than that, we don't have a regular monthly ladies tournament.
Right.
But that's actually not a bad idea. We could bring that up with our tournament director, Joey Dolan, who's always open to new ideas. And we do have plenty of lady players who I know would be open to that. But
And you know that Joey loves the ladies,
Joey just loves people.
especially the ladies.
God, you are the most entertaining one. Damn it. Damn it. But yeah, and we're definitely gonna have that ladies tournament for the Moneymaker Tour. And but to be honest with you, all the ladies that do play our tournaments, they love mixing it up with the guys. You know, there's no gender disparity. There's no they're just as good as the guy players we have here. And so
yeah, definitely can't do anything like on the regs. But every time we have those big tournaments where we bring in, the the Moneymaker Tour, shout out to Chris.
And our guy Tony Burns.
Shout out to Tony and Chris.
They said, send this to someone who drinks it. And I thought of me.
The Legion of Doom, as we call them. The Moneymaker Tour aficionados. I'm addicted to caffeine too, Betty. If I don't drink it, I get a headache. Mike just flopped trips. Trip 9s are good for him. He's going all in. Going all in. Oh, Mikey. Francois is really thinking about this, but he doesn't have a good hand, so really surprised to see that he's pushing. What is he pushing on? Is his hand? Yeah, but Francois, what do you have? Don't worry about what he has. What do you have? What does Francois have? I don't get it.
He has a lot of chips.
Oh, my goodness. That was
Listen,
a
Mike,
hell of a call, honestly.
Maybe he thought Mike was on tilt after losing a set of deuces.
I, too, like to live dangerously. Oh, yeah, you're just putting him on a straight bluff there? Because it's a perfect.
If Mike was on tilt, which he was not, he is off of it now.
Merry Christmas, Mike. Get on the river. I'm Chip Jones.
King of the river here. That was for you, Jeff, because we go back a really long time.
Long time.
Yeah, it sucked. It sucked. You know I don't have aces. I know you don't have aces. That was the problem. I think the king really did you.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. When Mike had trip deuces, the bottom set, he also had one of the kings.
Oh, he did. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so he did have one blocker. Yeah, and it was actually the blocker that Dave had. So yeah, you're right.
And he said, I knew you didn't have aces because he didn't raise, right? So he was like.
And the chance of you having kings because I have the other one.
So he ripped it in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Very interesting. Another line of explanation here.
And actually, it actually tracks really well, and that's a really good reasoning for calling with bottom set there. I like that.
Dealer Mike is dealing right now
To Mike.
at the table here. He's doing a good job really slinging those cards, calling the hands correctly, keeping everybody in order. And you know how people like to get a little, a little loose out there. Well, Mike's keeping them in line, which is good. And he's also, because we're on a 15-minute delay, right next to us, eating the most fragrant pasta dish, I'm guessing. Is it a pasta dish? What is it? Chicken and what?
He's keeping that in check, too.
Polo Tropical or?
Chicken Kitchen, where's that?
I didn't even know Chicken Kitchen was a thing.
Oh, okay.
Where is it? Down south.
Oh, wow. Francois has two pairs of kings and jacks.
Spanish?
He's also open-ended. Betty's got kings and a flush draw. Wow, this is very interesting. Both of them have kings and both of them have draws. That's actually kind of nuts.
This is pretty crazy.
Wow, they have a good chance of chopping, but one of them also has a good chance of hitting one of their draws. This is insane. Mike knows what happens. Mike, what happens? Mike, what happens?
His hand, Mike. Tell
Mike,
us
what
what
happens?
you
Tell us
need
right
to
now.
know.
Oh, chop it up. All right.
Chop it up.
They both win with pocket kings, Michael.
Wait, but Betty's got two pairs. She's got kings and fours.
Oh, is that Arnie logic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
See, you don't use four cards, because here's the thing. You think Francois has kings and jacks. That's not how it works. That's not how it works here, okay? He doesn't have kings and jacks. He's got kings with a jack kicker. Betty, on the other hand, has got kings and fours.
Well, good. Then
You just hurt my head. I don't feel good anymore.
Oh, God.
But your title as most entertaining commentator remains unscathed.
Champs here.
that's why I
Champsy, eh?
Once you get that Dr. Pepper in me, I get a little loopy. Who knows what I might, think of.
Just to reiterate, guys, we had 52 total entries into our tournament today with a total prize pool of $3,640. First place is taking home $1,366. Second place, $844. Third place, $550. Fourth place, $380. Fifth place, $280. Sixth place, $215.
Oh, check out this hand for Trainwreck. 10-9-7-6.
Oh, he's gonna love it. He loves hands like that.
I know. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
But I guarantee you he doesn't pot. He will not raise. He will call though. I guarantee you he calls here. Did you hear my guarantee? Listen to my
did.
guarantee. Snap call. Well, not snap. He never snaps anything. He always thinks about
Right.
it. But he will call. And he will not raise. God.
Whew.
Man.
Whew. It's like he's the Oracle from the Matrix.
No, I'm the Oracle from the Neverending Story.
Oh, sorry.
With the boobies.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, Gerson. Stop it. He's a bad boy.
Wow, these are
Oh,
a
that
lot of,
Gerson, he's a bad boy.
a lot of really bad hands here, but I like it.
A lot of bad hands.
Oh, wow, and a bad flop, too.
Great
wow,
flop for...
Francois flops like the world. He's flopped the nut flush draw. He flops the straight flush draw. He's
what
got
about
a pair.
Betty? Francois, Betty, and Trainwreck.
And Trainwreck has the ultra super mega wrap.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And Betty has it. Wow.
This is going to be a big
Holy
hand here.
smokes, Batman.
Yep.
Patty has nothing, and lucky
You know
for her.
Francois is just shipping it in. He's not even thinking about it. This guy likes to live dangerously. Betty, you're all in too. Come on, what are we? Who are we kidding here? Oh, good for you.
Wow, what a great fold, Betty. Betty, great fold.
You don't need to show him, Betty. You're on the stream, sweetie pie.
Wow, what a fold.
No.
Yeah, we're basically a coin flip here.
do you
Trainwreck
need to
has
show
the
him for?
ultra super mega wrap. Francois has a pair and an open-ended and a flush draw. So Trainwreck basically does not want to see a spade.
I don't think there's any spades left.
I think you're right. Mike, what happens?
Ace.
That's a pretty good card
Aces
for
and eights.
Francois.
Yes, very good card for Francois.
Until this
Still
happens.
Gotta dodge a lot of cards.
Wow. Trainwreck hits the 7.
Yep.
Oh, I hit trips.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hits the flush. I only saw the 7. So.
Oh, he hit a flush, backdoor flush.
Oh, wait, that's not even Mike anymore. Mike exited without even telling us.
Look at this, though.
Man, that was fast. You just got right out of that chair, huh? Oh, you had your food waiting? That makes sense. Wow.
I had a 7, so I hit that. But look at this.
And that's why you play 10-9-7-6, single suited, under the gun, folks. That's the reason why you do it.
What a turn, too. Like, Francois, hits a relative money card. Obviously, the money card would have been a spade, but if you're not going to hit a spade, aces up, top 2 are still pretty good, but
Yeah.
not good enough.
No, he just too many outs he had to dodge. He had to dodge like a third of the deck. I wonder who was actually ahead in that hand. I didn't see it. Because, our graphics counts the cards that have already been.
Right.
So it's hard to see.
Do you call that? Do you call that?
No. Not after he pots?
No, that's right.
You should not even have hesitated.
I didn't. But no, she's looking at 2 outs.
Right.
2 outs.
Any
That's
other
what I
spade, she
say.
loses.
Any other spade, I lose.
Betty, good fold.
Betty boop, Betty boop, Betty boop.
Great
I
fold,
mean,
Betty.
she is supposed to fold, but it's still a really hard fold once you put
Yeah.
your chips in and then you see a flop like that. I mean, it's the right fold, just not an easy fold, I think.
I'm very happy that she folded. I don't know if I would have done the same, to be honest with you.
Nobody knows what you would do, not even you, which is what that's
Right.
why you're still alive.
I'm like Arnold.
I'm there. I'm in the hot tub with you. Check.
First of all, Arnold's in his own realm, okay? You
Yeah.
know what? Dave was in on the. Oh no, Dave wasn't in on the chop last week, but Dave did make final table last week.
Okay.
though. He did make final, absolutely. So Gerson flops open-ended here. Francois got a pair of kings. Patty's got a little gutter ball.
Francois with the Kings. Let's go. Bets pot.
Francois had 170K when this final table started, and as Omaha will do sometimes, he has tumbled in the opposite direction he wanted to go. Gerson
Well-
says, yeah, I'm open-ended with an over and some backdoors.
Gerson's ahead right now. I mean,
No, he is
Francois
not
is ahead right now.
Francois is ahead.
I'm leaving and sleep one. He's like, control yourself, mommy.
You're not all in. He didn't raise you. He just wanted to torture you to see a turn card. Because he likes to torture people. You never know. You have a player behind.
And the ace is a card Francois did not want to see. Francois is going to need some help here. He's going to need a jack, 7, or deuce to stay in this one. Or a king. King, jack, 7, deuce for Francois, or he's out of here.
Michael, you understand? I'm the owner.
And that ain't it.
That
Gerson's
is
going to
not
hold up.
it.
Well, she bought me a drink. I should have had no food. She literally just bought it when we made the bubble money. Dude,
Congratulations.
that was bad.
Aces.
So Francois is actually going to walk out here in 7th place, which we technically do not pay, but each player threw down $20 for the 7th place player. So Gerson's actually going to walk out of here with $140. I'm sorry. Francois is going to walk out of here with $140 if my math is correct. So,
I'll just be, no, I'll open
you
it
know,
up and I'll
that's
do
enough to
it
pay for dinner.
You know, and get those things out of there.
How did that happen? That's what I want to know.
got
How
taken
does
out of
that
the
happen
classroom
every
one time.
Wow, look, Patty's at the 19 big blinds.
Kids came in.
Wow, anybody left here really has a shot. These are some of our best local tournament players, and I'm
It's
actually
true.
pretty excited to see where this goes. So.
And the people who did not have transports had backpacks. The one where you got a straight. Nobody saw it happen. We came back and the room was completely empty. No,
Guaranteed.
I mean, I can't imagine that. For
Guaranteed. They don't get paid shit.
Back then, it was different. In the early 90s.
If it was a teacher, it'd be pretty funny.
No cameras. Definitely no cameras.
Loudly, he's calling loudly,
Forcefully.
forcefully.
Forced.
Wow, I've never seen Gerson not pot pre-flop.
Oh my god.
No, he's limped in a lot. Yeah, for sure.
That's a pretty good flop for Gerson. He's flopping top 2 all day. Betty flops top pair with a gutter ball. Dave's got open-ended with a couple of backdoors, and Trainer has nienta. I'm kind of surprised Betty checked that, but, you know, it ended up being a pretty good check at this point. Dave's got open-ended with a backdoor. He's going to go ahead and see. Betty also has some backdoor flush draws as well. Wow, there's a bink. There's a bink for a couple reasons. Betty's got the nut flush draw, and Dave just hit the nuts on the turn, and he checked it. Wow, he wants to see if the board pairs.
Wow.
And wow. Oh, wow, so he's got sixes full of kings. Wow, look at Gerson. Wow, so Betty's got the nut flush. Dave's got a straight, and then Gerson's got sixes full. Wow. Poor Betty. She's got to realize. I mean, Dave knows he's no good here. It's going to come down to Betty, and she put almost half her stack in. She put in about 40% of her stack, so this is going to be a tough fold for her. But I think she'll probably end up making it because the board pairs, and I think she knows Gerson's not going to put it in with a lesser flush draw than the nuts, or a lesser flush than the nuts. So, and he did bet the flop too. So. And then he checked the turn when the straight came through. So when the board pairs, I think she probably knows she's no bueno.
This is all true. Everything you're saying is true. A lot of money in that pot. I don't know. I mean,
He
how,
got mad 'cause he lost a hand.
Dave, like you said, I'm gonna say everything Terry just said. Okay? I'm gonna repeat exactly what.
But
he
you're gonna
just
say
said.
it better than me because you're
No,
more
no.
because you're more entertaining.
No.
No. Do it.
Not in this case. Well, you just educated me, okay?
Okay.
But Dave's got to fold this. He has to know he's beat. Betty is in a tough spot,
What did you say? Did you say something?
but she probably knows she's beat as well.
Okay, I thought you just said something.
I thought you said, "Oh my God."
I think she was gonna fold anyway.
She's folding the nut flush. Dave's gonna show his straight.
Oh, well, I have nothing.
Oof. A lot of money in that pot.
Yeah, that's.
I wonder if Dave folds.
If Betty calls, I think Dave ends up folding. But I think he.
I mean, no, but I'm saying I wonder if Betty calls if Dave folds there.
Right. I agree. I think
She snap folded, which it was pretty easy once there was two people.
Right.
But
But if it come back to her, like I said, she had already put in 40% of her stack. That would have been a tough fold with a nut flush draw.
yeah.
But I think she's also realizing that Gerson's never bluffing there, and I don't think he's
Right.
ever raising with less than a nut flush
Right.
with a paired board.
No, she
so.
had the nut flush.
That's my point. But
Yeah.
since she knows he doesn't have the nut flush, he's never raising there with a regular flush.
This is, that makes sense. Yeah, so Betty was always getting off of it. We thought that there was going to be a pretty easy fold for Dave, but maybe
That's a surprising bet, I think, for Dave on the river. He's first to act. The flush comes through. The full house comes through. I mean, I think.
What was it? An additional what? I don't even know.
He put in 30, and Gerson put in another 45 on top.
Okay, that's tough to get rid of in that position.
The straight, you think? No, I think it's a pretty
Nah.
easy fold. Even
Yeah.
even if you're pot committed,
Just
I mean, I think that's 3-1 on a call. But even then, I mean, your straight's just never good. It's never good there.
does Garrison ever?
Nope, he's never bluffing there.
Never bluffing.
Never.
Never bluffing.
Especially with Betty smooth calling.
Right.
You know?
Never bluffing in that
Ever.
position. Yeah, fair enough.
That's one thing I will say about this game, that your prospects can change very quickly.
And you know, I still give Betty a lot of credit there for folding the nut flush. I mean, she knew where she was at, and I think it was a good call initially. The 30K that Dave put in, it was a good call.
Yeah.
And but to not even sit there and think about it, to just snap fold as soon as Dave calls, I think is really good awareness of where she's at in the hand. So it was a good fold. Yeah, and whatever moderators aren't letting us finish the sentences, that's an AI moderator. We don't actually have any mods on the payroll right now. So whoever's stopping you from writing something,
There was a couple times where I saw people were trying to type in and like something.
they
happened.
couldn't. Yeah. We have some kind of a filter on, so you can't write things that.
Cursing?
Yeah, you can't. Well, I don't even know if it's cursing, but you can't write vulgar stuff on there, like really bad stuff. I remember when we had Mincy on the stream and we had the stoolies on. We had like 3 or 4K in the chat, and they were getting trying to get some stuff through, and they could not. So I'm sure Ann's not trying to write anything nearly that bad, but whatever it was bad enough, I guess. Clean up your language, Ann. Gosh.
So you're telling me that there's an AI entity that's telling my good friend Ann that she can't.
She can't use her God-given right to freedom of speech. That is what I'm saying.
Oh my God, this is like the Twitter files all over again.
This is Terminator 7. Wow, Gerson's just running into it right now. He's got 270K behind him. He's picking up kings with a flush draw. And Trainwreck says, I'm not trying to mess with this guy. Dave says, me neither. Mike's never playing deuces again.
Come on, Betty, you cannot let him bully you. Got to go in. There you go. Call. All right, anything can happen, right? Let's see what happens. 10 and a 4. A 10. Both hit up to 10.
Wow, Mike would have hit bottom pair again. Or bottom set.
Garrison's betting his 10, but he's really got kings. But all right.
I'm texting back and forth with my ex about stuff. She's like, no, because I had some work that she wanted me to do at the house I used to own. That's even more painful. Having to work on a house I no longer own.
Jeff, I'm listening to his story.
Yeah,
It's
man.
pretty funny.
These days, I have company. Now, I know damn well she ain't got no boyfriend. So whenever she says that, that's her keeping her secret that the girls are in town. And I knew it, and I immediately said, oh, the girls are in town. And she's like, well, and then yes, they were here for one of their really good friends' weddings. They got married over the weekend, I guess. And even so, my oldest daughter told me it was 2 years ago, January, that
6,000.
I didn't know Jeffrey had multiple kids. I didn't even know he had one kid. I knew he was married, but I didn't know he had kids.
and they did a FaceTime. So this is 2 years ago. So 4 years after the fact that she hadn't spoken a word to me. And she asked them, hey, can you put Dad on? And I'd already told them, if they can't tell me what's going on, nobody wants to tell me what's going on. I don't really want to talk. I'm indifferent. It's their thing. But it was just nice. It was just saying hi. That was it. There was no meaningful conversation.
Jeff's getting deep with some story time over here. We got Betty with a pair, an open-ended, and a flush draw. I probably would have bet that. 3 is inconsequential. Can you say that in a Austin Powers voice, please?
Which one?
Inconsequential.
Oh, the details of my life are rather inconsequential.
Thank you. I didn't even know if you knew that, but I knew. Like I didn't know, but I knew.
Yeah, you knew.
You know.
You knew. I was definitely in there.
Gerson's gonna call with a jack high straight, which is never good with Betty betting it. Ever. Never ever. But he does have a lot of chips, so can't really blame him for calling there.
They end up talking to me to say hi.
Here comes the conclusion. I was trying to I can no longer follow this story. I'm sorry.
It's a big space. And Kat, me, and it's like, Dad, can we go outside and talk? I'm like, sure. 30 seconds of walking out. We get outside and turn around, and everybody can see through this window. So there's 100 people in this.
I'm still listening.
And all she did, she just grabbed me and started bawling.
Aww.
Uncontrollably. I don't know. So I didn't know at the time, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to do what her dad does. I'm just going to hug her back and hold her tight, and whatever happens, happens. But the interesting part is that my youngest daughter, Christina, so I moved him out there in 2014. 2015, when I was out there on a trip.
Are you back? Are you back for the story?
No. Well, let me tell you a little bit about my life. The details of my life are rather inconsequential. Very well. Where do I begin? My father was a relentless, self-improving
Oh no, I did it. I'm sorry. I
That's
did it.
all right. Boulangerie owner from Belgium with a low-grade narcolepsy and a penchant for buggery. My mother was a 15-year-old French prostitute named Chloe with webbed feet. My father would womanize, he would drink. He would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark. Sometimes he would accuse chestnuts of being lazy, the sort of general malaise that only genius possess in the insane lament. My childhood was typical. Summers in Rangoon, luge lessons. In the spring, we'd make meat helmets. When I was insolent, I was placed in a burlap bag and beaten with reeds. Pretty standard, really. At the age of 12, I received my first scribe. At the age of 14, That's it. All right. Good luck, everybody. I'm out.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I'm really glad you did that.
Thank you. I'm glad because I had to do it. I had no choice.
No, I was wondering what you were doing. You seemed very intent, but I'm glad you did it.
Yes.
The same 2 weeks that my wife and I were in Italy back in September and October. And I didn't even
Oh.
we were literally walking around the
It was the fact that I was trying to make it lengthy. Ah, interesting. And I guessed it was to stop you at okay, yeah. Okay, it stops at a certain point.
You said one of the commentators was out of line, because if so, that might have been me. I did say a rather bad Chuck Norris joke. I didn't realize it. I was reading it, and after I said it, I realized it was pretty bad. I don't even remember what it was, but it was bad.
Well, that was you? You were out of line? Oh my God. Terry.
And was it somebody in the chat, or was it one of the commentators?
It was a commentator, I think.
Was it a rather inconsequential commentator? Gerson has the worst of it right now, but he does have a backdoor flush draw. And if he hits a 6 or an 8 too, he would have a better 2 pair than kings and deuces. And there's the floush. Gerson checks it because he's not sure if Dave's got a boat, but he's going to go ahead and take this pot down.
Wow. Beautifully done. You know, it's funny when you hit the flush and you're not sure if it's even good. It's always a rough spot to be in.
But as soon as your opponent checks back in less than a second,
you're like
yes!
Flush. Second nut flush. It's got to be good.
Pass the sugar.
Jeff, that's very controversial talk these days.
I'm not sure if anyone listening can hear the table talk. We could turn it up, but I think at this point.
Oh no, they can hear it.
Nah, you would be surprised because when I listen to it, you cannot hear the table talk that well.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Here, I'll turn on the Twitches right now, and we'll see if we can hear.
Ace 4-4 for Trainwreck.
She wouldn't tell. That was the whole thing. We went through all of that.
You just put us through all that?
Listen, because that was the cliffhanger. She never told me what it was that I said.
Why is she in a good spot now?
Fuck if I know. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
We'll take your
God
take
damn
it,
it.
you know.
Just take their love. I mean, I know.
Yeah, so that's why. So at that point, it didn't matter. I know. Listen, you have no idea. I was supposed to pop pre-flop, and I just realized I just put chips in. Just a fucking call.
Yeah, and that might have been me. I don't remember the Chuck Norris joke, but to be completely honest with you, I was reading them off a website, and I did say something, and I don't even remember what the joke was, but I remember as soon as I said it, I was like, man, I wish I had not said that. So that was me. I apologize, and I don't remember exactly what I said, but I do apologize for it because it was no bueno.
It was uncalled for.
It was uncalled for, and again.
What'd you say? That
I don't remember, but it was not very funny. Like as soon as I said it, I realized how not funny it was.
It's okay. We forgive you, Terry.
It was me. It was
Listen, they all can't be great, great lines.
Like every other Chuck Norris joke was really good, and then as I'm reading them off the website that I was on.
We're entertainers.
Yeah, that was not an entertaining joke.
Listen,
I will hold myself accountable for that one. That was pretty bad. And
we're professional comedians.
Hopefully you will forgive me.
That don't get paid and aren't very funny. You know what I mean? You can't blame us.
We were both of those. We are both of those.
Yes.
Underpaid and overqualified. That's what I say. Or overpaid and underqualified.
I think that's the funniest thing in the world is just to identify as something. Like she's like, identify. Everyone's like, I identify as a paper bag. I identify.
What's that Fifth Element line where he's like, I identify as a meat popsicle? Or when he's got his hands on the wall.
I love Fifth Element.
It's one of the greatest. I can't wait to show my kid that.
So
So
good.
listen, my kid's 7 years old, and I played the on Spotify. I played the opera song where she like starts to go into it, and she
yeah.
loves it. Right? She's like, "Dad, what movie is that from?" I'm like, "That's the Fifth Element."
Yep.
And it's PG-13. It's nothing too crazy. She probably could watch it. It wouldn't be too bad, but I still want to give her like another year or
There's
two.
only one nudity.
Well, it's not even about the nudity so much. I think it's about also when they're like reaching into that lady and all the like blue stuff. I think it's the overall. There's like a lot of violence.
How old?
She's 7. She'll be 8 in October.
7, 8, yeah.
She's like another year or two away. But
Yeah,
it's,
give it a year.
Yeah, but it's such a great movie. It's so good.
It's so good.
And you know what else is really good? Done by the same director, which did not get a lot of hoopla, but Valerian and the Planet of 1,000 Cities or something like that. Did you ever see that? Check that out. If you like Fifth Element, you would like that.
I wanted to watch this, and I forgot all about it, so
listen,
I'm so glad you reminded me.
The acting is not that good, I'll be completely honest, but
I want to be a good actor. All right, how do you do it?
Do it.
What's the name of it?
It's Valerian and something.
Valerian?
Valerian, yeah. And it's the same director, and it's the same premise, and I'm pretty sure it might even be like the same like universe or whatever, but like it was just like the cinematography.
This one?
Yeah, the cinematography and the CGI, it's so good.
Jupiter Ascending?
That's not so good.
Okay. Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets.
That's
okay.
the one. Watch it. Do it.
I will. Do it.
But yeah, Chris Tucker, Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, Gary Oldman. I mean, what a cast. What a, you know. I always wanted to go on a spaceship cruise ship, you know, like when I saw that movie, I'm like, when is this gonna happen?
I want to go on a cruise
in space.
Yeah, I want them to like put me in hyper sleep. We're getting a lot of love from Ann.
Thanks, Ann. I appreciate the forgiveness. King Jack all day. I've seen King Jack 4 like forever. So, let's see, we got any diamond draws? No diamond draws out there. We got some straight draws. The diamond does come through, but that's not going to help anybody here.
Somebody could pretend to have a diamond draw.
Yeah, but they don't want to do that because they would just assume somebody else has the flush. And look, there's another diamond. There's no diamonds left.
What up, homie?
We got any queen?
Oh, I thought I did.
No, you don't have a straight, Betty, but you do
I
have
love
a jack. Kings and tens are going to take this one, I think. Kings and tens, yeah. Appreciate you.
Who wins this hand?
Kings and tens, like I said.
Patty.
Gerson's VPIP is through the roof.
Wow. Garrison. This guy. 90% VPIP? Is that true?
And he's got all the chips.
I don't even believe that's true.
Sure, he's played every hand.
That makes sense.
That's how many different dynamics are going on.
I was watching HCL the other night, Hustler Casino Live, and there was a guy on there, and they play for huge stakes on there.
Yeah.
There's anywhere from like $1 million to $2 million on the table at any given time, right?
Right.
And this guy had a VPIP. In that game, his VPIP was 89%. He won $270K somehow. He was raising with Jack 3. He was, 89%. Can you imagine the VPIP in a game like that being 89%?
Yeah.
That's insanity. That is unbelievable. And this guy ran through the table.
He likes to live dangerously.
He is number 2.
Who does he work for?
Oh, Patty, what a
Welcome
monster.
to the Austin Power Movie
Patty,
Reference Show.
You gotta raise that pre-flop, darling. Wow, Mike flops just a pair and a gutter ball.
Patty just smooth calls pre-flop with that hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How do you not 3x it?
No, you just pot that bitch. I'm
Crazy.
like, now what do you do here? You don't even know. Even though
Crazy
she has the best
Town.
hand.
She just folded. Oh no, Patty. She just folded.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, Trainwreck, talked his way into winning that hand. Not about the hand, just talking about something else.
I guarantee you, if Patty pots that pre-flop, everybody folds so fast because she has a great table image, but she's got to use it, especially with such a strong hand like that. I mean, that's a monster six-handed.
Oh, she was the big blind. She just checked it.
She just checked it.
Yikes. That.
Want to take the break or a big break?
Oh, we're gonna take a break. I could use a break.
Your DP cup is so low right now.
So low. It's not in a solo.
Oh, here's another train wreck situation. Guarantee you, snap call 4,000.
Just wow.
Snap
That's
call.
good enough to raise, don't you think?
I do, but he hasn't been raising. He hasn't been raising with those hands.
Just call.
Yep.
Okay.
Raise is 16,000.
Oh, looks like Betty's gonna do it for him. Betty with the queen, queen, jack 5 on the button though. Okay.
Patty just calling with kings.
Betty's upset that she raised there. What was I thinking? I don't know, Betty.
No one's got a 6 and no one's got an ace. So first one to bet this is going to take it down, but everyone's going to be so scared of what everyone else could have.
This is a
gonna check
great
through.
board to bet. Great board to bet.
Especially for
Oh,
Betty.
now it's great for.
This is huge for Patty.
And Betty are going to get it in here.
Whoa,
they just checked it.
No, but see, here's the thing. If Patty puts Betty on aces full, like she's checking.
How did Patty? Who? Are you guys not betting? What happened here? Wow. This is amazing. I've never seen this before. The hell is going on
And
here?
we're usually here on Thursdays, but it kind of depends. But I'm here every Thursday usually, and we'll be doing a lot of commentary for the Moneymaker Tour in the first couple weeks of May. But have a great time at the Hard Rock. We hope you win lots of money. We're not going to say it's the Hard Rock in South Florida because it could be the Hard Rock in California or Oklahoma or Texas or anywhere else where they have the Hard Rock. We wish you all the luck in the world. Thanks for commentating. You have kept our chat lively today.
Yes, and we love you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Is she gone?
I'm not sure, but she
Okay,
said
good.
she wanted us to hurry. She said hurry, she's leaving.
No, I'm just kidding. Terry, is she gone? Okay.
You are the most entertaining
What do you think
one.
about that?
Listen, you win. You won the hearts of all our viewers today.
Listen, it's not me. I'm on drugs.
Oh my God.
It's not me, okay?
He's just talking about the ibuprofen, guys.
We're all on drugs, folks. Even the people that don't drink coffee.
I drink all the coffee.
Oh, I love that stuff. If it were up to me, I would just rub it all over my body every day.
I mix my espresso with more espresso.
Okay, let's take a break, bro.
All right. You can do that.
I think we got to do that. I'm going to do that.
You go take a break, and I'm just going to sit here and sing, okay?
Okay, sing. Sing a song. Make it loud to last the whole night long.
Chat, if you're listening right now and if you're typing in, I'm looking for something new to watch. A show, a documentary, a movie. Type in anything in the chat that you think that I might enjoy. I just got done watching 3 Body Problem. Shit was fire. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's fantastic. I'm also watching The Gentleman on Netflix, which is pretty good. It's Guy Ritchie. Let's see what else we got. There's also a documentary on Netflix called Chimp Empire. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, but with chimps in Uganda. It's nuts. Let's see, what else do we got?
151.
Anybody? Chat? Anybody? Bueller?
295. 295.
Oh, 96. Yeah,
96 for Jeff.
They're just taking a quick break right now. We're going to get a quick count of the chips, make sure all our graphics are up to date.
65. $119.
Well, he did it because he
Because
thought,
I thought that they cleaned it up before he could take it.
I thought he got pictures because he was talking about the.
Is this right? I wasn't just a big one.
No,
I saw
I
this.
was definitely the button. I was the button on that hand because I
She
never
said-
saw
and
her
She
king.
even said, "I'm the button." After everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said, "Oh, y'all leave me alone. I'm the button."
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
We're ready, right?
You're ready.
Thanks, Ann. Appreciate the feedback. We try to have a good time, but we also try to, do some commentary about the poker and maybe a little bit of insight. But, sometimes too much is just too much, especially in poker. So we try to keep it even keeled, but with Sal, it's you're always going to get the entertainment side. So we appreciate the feedback and we appreciate you chatting along with us.
I thought she raised with aces and was slow playing them, and then I thought, somebody's sitting there with a damn six, so I wasn't betting.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Well, I was supposed to bet the flop.
The wrong guy got out.
I wonder.
After she raised though,
And that was a very short break. Back to the action here. Dave's picked up a pretty big hand, six-handed, kings with a bunch of Broadway draws.
Would you fold it?
Everybody would fold it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But of
Well, who
course,
had the Patty? You had the kings, right?
Yeah.
I had queens.
yeah, and I was double suited. I had a beautiful hand. I should have re-raised. I really should have.
But you think I'm doing that with aces? Everybody raises with
Right.
aces. I'm just trying to protect my queens.
Wow, what a flop for Dave. He's
24.
Trainwreck's lucky he did not hit two pair on that board. Although he does have some backdoor straight draws and obvious two pair draws, and Dave's going to continue betting here. Dave's just going to represent the aces, and he's got to bet it with the flush draw out there. So
I'm not raising the king.
Yeah, hell no. There's nothing to them. You're right. Unless you get a flop.
It's a good thing you didn't have a set of deuces there.
I would have.
With the king in your hand.
I would have raised
What?
the kings.
It would have been the same exact situation.
I think you just said I'm better than you.
You're not better than those deuces either with a king in your hand.
I would. I don't know.
With a
Stack
spade
size
redraw,
wise,
you would've.
Yeah,
With
only with a
spades?
spade redraw.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I have to.
they're discussing whether Jeff would have been able to fold that bottom set of deuces earlier that Mike couldn't get away from. And honestly, I don't think Jeff's getting away from it either because there was no flush draw on board. There was no straight on board yet. It was just a ace king deuce rainbow, and there was Dave didn't raise pre-flop, so I mean I don't think anybody is getting away from bottom set on an ace king deuce board where no one raised pre-flop. I just don't see it, but I could be wrong. Like I said, this final six is some of the best local tournament players that the Kennel Club has to offer. So, and Jeff definitely being at the top of that range. So, yeah, is there a chance he could fold a set of deuces? Maybe. Maybe.
So I made a couple of loose calls.
Here's a lot of really bad hands. Well, relatively bad. There's no bad hand in Omaha until the flop, I guess.
No, I played with
And let's see, Gerson flops the flush, and he's the only one. Dave did flop a set of nines, though.
the thing is,
Betty's got some straight blockers, but that's about it. There's no nut flush blocker, so Gerson's going to go ahead and bet it. Dave's definitely going to... I'm sorry, Dave bet it, and then Gerson called. And the king of hearts does not pair the board, and neither does the ace, so Gerson's going to win this. I don't see Dave betting again. Gerson's happy to check it down with a baby flush.
So, well, one of you had the flush, that's for sure. I just had him on
Got it
the
all.
pair.
that's him.
Diamond, not diamond.
It's funny, okay, jack diamond. Are they hearing that still?
I don't. But they catch up too. So in other words, now at the end,
Yeah, they can hear
they're
us.
they're not.
But
But there's not. No, once you get to the end, there's not a 15-minute delay.
it's the audience that can't, then they can't. Because they turn our volume down.
Yeah, they,
Well, because everything is going through a directional mic right in
yeah,
front of their face.
they would need us to be wearing microphones too. The audience.
Oh my God, yes.
He'll take it.
Why
I
don't
was
you
just
want
like,
it?
I wanted to eat. Is it yours?
Wow. Dave, I love the raise here, bud. Very nice. Everyone else just limping in. Dave's got ace, king, 10-9 with a suited ace, and he's going to put in the pot size bet and take this down pre-flop. I love it. Great. Great bet there. Haven't seen too many pot size bets with, somewhat marginal hands pre-flop, so I like the aggression there just to take it down first. I like it a lot, actually. Nice play, Dave.
Okay, I'm back.
We missed you.
Back on the podcast.
The chat was calling for you. We want Sal. We want Sal. We want Sal.
Are you not entertained?
We actually had I say we, I'm the only one here, but they had a little discussion at the table whether Jeff would have been able to fold the set of deuces against Dave on the ace king deuce board.
No, we went through it. There's no way.
Yeah.
It was, we just went through it.
Dave seems to think that Jeff would have been able to get away from it, but
Why would Dave think that Jeff could get away from
that's
it?
what he said, and that's what they said.
No way, Jose.
I also am on your side.
Bam, 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 bam. No way, Jose.
It's an interesting turn of events. Mike's got open-ended, and that is literally it.
Mm-hmm.
Betty's got also open-ended, and that's it. She also has a Broadway gutter ball, and Gerson has just a pair of queens, which happens to be the best hand right now.
He can't call. There's no way.
You're right. Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh,
Yeah, fine. Yeah, thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Mike's bluffing.
I've just never had this.
What a great bet from Mike. Mike knows almost exactly where he's at.
I mean,
no
that's
draw
a-
comes in. What a great bet. I love it.
I love Betty. That's a standard bet right there. I don't see it on that. You know what I mean?
On that turn, you mean?
No, on the river.
Well, he bet first.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that It was like that's a great bet. I'm like, that's pretty standard. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she didn't have any chips left, so I mean, like, there's still a really good chance that she would call, even if she just had nothing. But I'm just saying, it's still a good bet on his part to realize where he's at, because if she has anything, she's probably calling. So he just has to put her on a straight draw.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm just saying that I think he finds that 10 times out of 10.
Probably 9 times out of 10, but yeah, he does find it a lot. But still, my point is, Mike is just, he knows where he's at. He's a very good
100%.
tournament player, and
And I got to say, when I made that comment, I did not know Betty's chip stack.
Right.
I did not realize how short stack she was. So
Right. So even more impressive, right? Knowing that.
it's
Right.
better now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it definitely is better. Oh, here we go. Is that a raise? Yes. We have a raise. Last time.
On your break, too, I said the same thing. Dave made a really good pre-flop pot size bet with a hand pretty similar to Gerson's right there, just to kind of get all the action to fold. But in this situation, Dave's got kings, and he is not folding.
No.
And not
I
a
was gonna say-
terrible hand for kings. I mean,
Gerson was like kind of smoked.
I don't know.
Pre-flop.
I don't know if I like that.
Wow.
Fold by Dave. I mean, what do you put on? He just has to have aces there? I don't know.
He just put him on a better hand.
What better hand? I mean,
something better than that.
what is better than that? A nut flush draw, I guess. He's got aces with the nut flush draw every time. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, with his chip stack, I mean, you're gonna have to pick one, and that's a pretty good flop for kings, I must say.
Right.
But
And you know he's capable of c betting, obviously.
I mean, he's got 300K in front of him, so
Yeah.
he's seat betting
Right.
every flop,
Yep.
And you got blockers with the ace. You got an ace in your hand. He had ace king.
He
king,
had a
so-
very strong hand. I was really surprised that.
Yeah. That he folded that one.
I was surprised that he didn't just. I don't know.
No, jam pre-flop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the ace.
Well, he let himself get beat by looking at the flop. and then just thinking, letting his brain go crazy. You know.
Yeah, you're probably right because I love that flop if I got kings. I mean, it's like,
Right.
and you know what it is? Hey, if you got aces, you got aces.
Or you hit trips, or you hit your bottom, you hit
I mean,
the set, then you hit the set.
if Gerson's raising pre-flop with 9-9, 10 jack, and you hit it, I mean, you just got to give him the
Right,
credit.
exactly.
But, I mean,
No, small blind. He was small blind.
Yeah. All right, so we've decided that was a pretty tight fold.
and blinds are getting pretty high too, so you got to kind of pick your spots here. And I feel like the overpair with kings on a deuce 5-9 board is the one.
He almost spit up his ice cream. No more nerds for you, bro. I'm gonna go buy my own pack. I'm probably gonna hit up the Walmart app. Fucking go to Walmart at 10th Avenue. That place is. I hadn't been there in forever. Even though
Yeah, you can't just keep saying the same thing, like call, two to call, fold,
Like right here. I mean, this is a monster. You can't just call this either. You got to pot this. You got queens with an ace. You got suited ace. Now, granted, Betty has aces. This is a bad example, but you know what I mean? It can't be results-oriented like that. You got to go with the strength of your hand, especially six-handed.
Interesting stuff what's going to happen here with Dave.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised at Patty's call here, to be honest with you. It's calling with like 16, 17% of her stack here with 7-9 king queen.
No, she's had so many other better spots to jam.
Yeah.
Or to
and granted, I understand she's trying to take out a player, but
ace.
Dave, what are you
king
wowing at,
three.
buddy? Dave, what are you wowing at? Just call. I mean, I wouldn't blame him for shoving here either, and getting out all the dead money,
I mean, I would, but I probably would be out of this tournament a long time ago.
Trainwreck flops bottom two. Betty's got aces still. Patty's got kings. Trainwreck's checking bottom two. Okay. Dave's going to turn the
loves
nut
that.
flush draw.
Loves that. Great card for Dave. Wow. Checking all the way.
Wow, Trainwreck's going to hold up here. His fours
Jackson.
and fives turns into Jackson fives.
Motown. And showing us a lot of love. We got to just say thank you. Appreciate that. Maybe we get to the 100 mark. And can you just...
Ann's the only one showing us anything.
It's because of the AI bot.
I can,
AI bot
I
has
can
been-
go on Twitch and just type in something and then just...
To get to the hunch? To get to the hundo mark?
Should I do it?
This is the best multi-table tournament PLO that is in on a daily, on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis in Florida.
Agreed.
It's 2K guaranteed.
And we crush
Where
it every time.
Nobody is running that. You know what I mean?
We
I
crush
mean, I
that
don't
guarantee
think.
every time. And I've said this every time I do the
Maybe we should
commentary
just
on this
make
tournament.
the buy-in bigger.
Honestly, I really
Would that
like where
get
it's
more
at.
people?
No, I don't think so. I really like where it's at right now,
Yeah.
especially to like grow it. Maybe in a
Right.
couple months, maybe to bump it up a little bit.
Bump it up a little.
But it's really putting.
So what do you do? As it gets more popular, you make the buy-in bigger? Is that what it is?
Or even just do another tournament. Keep this one at 100, and then do
Yeah,
another one
like a
for 200
15
or 500. Do it 500,
Yeah.
but keep this one. And especially for your players, because like all these people at the table right now, these are all Hold'em players that just started playing Omaha tournaments because they like the game. It's exciting. They play
Yeah.
more hands. But these are all Hold'em players, all of them. So
Yeah.
it's getting an interest. It's getting people involved.
It's just a good
Am I being
tournament.
too loud? Are we being too loud? Just keep repping them. Stop lying. Oh, sorry.
Hey, Peter, man. Check out Channel 3. You know you're not supposed to hear through the wall.
Oh, my bad.
No, that was like... Oh, what is it? He's like, can you please pretend that like we can't hear each other through the wall? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so, yeah.
Hey, Peter, man, check out the boobs on Channel 2.
No.
for Office Space.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that scene, but it's a great movie.
You know the guy. I'll tell you what I do with $1 million. 2 chicks at the same time, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
My table.
We can hear everybody through the wall if we yell loud enough. You know.
And
'Cause
we are,
it's like
and
a
we are
faux
loud.
wall.
We are loud.
Just to let the people at home know what's going on, so they understand. We can communicate through the wall if we really wanted to. To the action at the table. Okay, Mike here.
Back to the action.
Mike here picks up a nice flop. Bad turn. He checks it. Checks again. Interesting stuff. At this point, probably going to bet the river. Okay, maybe now he's going to back off because the hearts came. Trainwreck went runner for the flush.
25.
Bets big and then pretends like he's worried that he's going to get called. Mike grins and throws his hand away. Gerson thinking about it, but he doesn't really have much to think about. Oh, he does have a straight. 3. Oh, yep, he's got all of the straights actually. Yeah, he's got a straights a couple different ways. Interesting. 25. That's a tough laydown, actually. This is a tough
with the
laydown.
runner possibly, yeah, but I mean he also knows Jeff, and he knows Jeff's never betting without a flush here.
He might.
I mean, if he's betting, he's got a better straight. He's got 8-9 here. At the worst, he's got 8-9. This is just I have so many chips I have to call. That's all this is. If he knows. He knows.
Wow.
He's folding. He knows.
Okay,
he
you're
knows,
right.
He
Folds
knows,
it.
He knows.
Wow. Interesting. Jeff, that's going to put Jeff on tilt a little bit. I would assume. He shows up. Maybe he's just like, thanks for respecting me, actually.
Well,
I wish you didn't, but you're smart. You're like, you're right to.
You are right to fear my bet.
Right. I always got it. I never not got it.
Never, not never.
Oh boy. These guys are kind of think they're coming. Obviously, Dave's the short stack, so they're all just trying to whittle out the short stack.
You don't have to look back.
I don't know what's going to happen here.
You don't know?
I really don't.
Oh shit. I can go find out. But I wouldn't do that. I don't like spoilers. I do need a drink though.
4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Mike just
Ace
picked
two.
up a
Ooh.
gutter ball. Patty picked up a double gutter. And now
9 doesn't.
Mike's got a
is
9.
no help.
Yeah, Mike picked up a 9. Pair of
Oh,
nines.
okay.
In fact, that is all the help he needed.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear people in the background yelling for horses.
Oh yeah. They love those horses.
I do not have 7 9 yet.
I love yelling at them.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but they can actually hear you if you yell loud enough through the TV. The horses, it's a transmission thing. It's a radio transmission thing. They have these little transmitters nowadays built into the horses. And so anyway, long story short, the horses can hear when you yell at them while they're racing. And they actually do better the louder you yell.
Well,
It's a thing.
as a guy who likes to yell, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's fun. It's fun to yell.
You should bet on the dogs and horses then.
I do.
'cause- Do you? How do you do? Do you do well?
Oh, I don't do it consistently. Just whenever I really feel like I need to yell, if you're in the mood to drink beer and yell, what you do is you do that, and then you buy a ticket, try to hit a trifecta or whatever, and as they're coming around, it doesn't even matter what's happening. You just start screaming.
Start and just yelling random
Get down
numbers.
there! Get up there! Get going!
The most disturbing call I've ever heard is "Die, horse, die."
Oh man, the things they say to those poor horses. And the dogs. Oh, they're... You garbage can. You pig. Garbage. Garbage can. That's the worst. And then we don't even know what half of our, we live in South Florida, so we got a lot of Islanders, Jamaicans, Bohemian, random, dialects. Who we do not know what they're yelling. We don't know what exactly is what they're saying. It don't sound good though.
I've actually I've learned a little bit of patois since I've been working here.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
I know things.
You learn
now.
that, what's the Jamaican? They call it
It's patois.
patois. Oh, okay. I thought. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Or wait, is patois Haitian?
Sounds Haitian.
Yeah, patois is definitely
It sounds
Haitian.
very Haitian.
Patois is definitely
I
Haitian.
was like, I'm gonna have to take your word for it, Terry. Don't leave me wrong on this one, buddy. We're in deep waters, Terry. We've taken this conversation to the point where we don't want to be anymore.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You're not wrong.
back to the game.
Wow, Mike folded a pretty big hand there. 5, 6, 7, 9, or 5, 6, 8, 9, or 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a big hand.
Gerson playing a little soft play with Jeff.
That's a terrible flop for 5, 6, 7, 8 though.
Playing a little soft play with Jeff here. Little check the nuts, check
Oh, Trainwreck's got a couple of draws.
everything.
None of them came through.
Check your good hands, check your bad hands.
Tens are gonna be good.
Why is it that happens? 2 large stacks at the table. You know that person. You respect their play, and then all of a sudden you just get a little check happy with each other. You know what I mean?
One is because Jeff didn't have anything and he didn't want to take a chance. But I mean, he's got to know that if Gerson's checking there, he can't have too much. But then again, Gerson did have a callable hand. Gerson might even call with just tens there.
Remember when Gerson checked the nuts 2 times to Jeff?
Nope.
He had the nut flush. Checked it 2 times to him, trying to get a bet out of him because he knew that he didn't hit.
Gerson checked the nuts.
Yeah, ace of clubs, 2 times. Not out of position. He was trying to get him to bet. You know what I mean?
In this tournament.
Are we
today?
not? Yes. Yeah.
I do not recall.
Yeah, Gerson had the nut flush draw. Turns it, checks it, obviously. 1 time, and then checks it again to Jeff. And Jeff check, and that was it. He shows the nut flush.
Are you sure that wasn't a fever dream?
I'm 100% sure.
100. You're 100.
Yes.
100.
Yes.
All right, I believe you.
Yeah, no, it's documented.
Okay.
We'll look at
It's
it.
on the VOD.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, now they're playing the check that got nothing. You know what I mean?
Listen, a lot of people don't really understand the nuances of PLO, but it's such a bluffy game. There's your better players will bluff so much because people are so scared about what the possibilities are. You can get away with so much in this game.
Right.
But I mean, at this point, the blinds are so high that these guys are just kind of waiting for it here.
Trainwreck does not mess around.
Dude, Trainwreck's
betting
got
his hand.
straight draws. He's got top pair. He's got flush draws. And
Yeah.
Patty's got a better flush draw with no pair. And Gerson actually has a pair and a better flush draw. And Jeff already said good hand. Jeff already is relinquishing command of the hand.
Check.
This ace is going to be
Check,
scary
check.
for Jeff
Man,
because,
they are checking it
because
as
if
quick as possible.
Gerson called with the ace of hearts.
Flush draw wasn't good. But a straight draw, flush draw.
No,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it was good with the 9. I just didn't know how.
He knew he was good with
He
the
knew
9.
it. That's why he checked.
worked out. I win.
Did you see that, though? Gerson calls, check all the way down. This has been happening multiple times.
As soon as I see that ace and Jeff checks it to me, I am smashing that turn. Because at that point I'm representing the nut flush draw, and then I come through with a pair, maybe even 2 pair aces up. And with that chip stack, I'm smashing that turn.
Well, you know what I think? I just think they're thinking chop. Me and you, we got the big, large stacks at the table. We're not going to,
they have known each other for a long time. I'm not saying.
Oh,
that
no, I'm not even saying that they're. I'm not saying
it's not collusion at
No,
all. No,
I'm-
no. That is. There's no.
I'm
inference
saying
there
it's a
whatsoever,
strategy. You don't want to get involved with them. It's the only person that can hurt you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
but no, but you got to represent some big hands there. And,
Well,
Gerson
that's if
really
you're
could
going
take
after them and you want to take first place. But everybody knows that they're going to chop it 3 or 4 ways.
Right.
So what's the point? to try to take the other. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're trying to win more money, and if you're doing an ICM chop, then I mean, you can do that by having more chips.
Yeah, but you're not going to get frisky. That's all I'm trying to say. They ain't getting frisky with each other.
No,
they're going to just play their hands out on bout as like, you know.
Wow, Dave's going to take his shot here with no pair. Dave's taking a shot with a straight draw, flush draw. Patty's snapping him with top 2.
Wow. Aces and jacks. Aces and jacks. And David here got some outs. 50-50 pretty much.
I love the way our dealer Mike is framing the cards here.
He's
Patty's
the
going to
best.
need an ace or a jack, and that is not it. Dave's going to double up.
Clubs come.
Dave took his shot on that one hand,
Yep.
and
it's the 2 short stacks that got involved, so it's this is great for the big stacks. They love to see it, you know?
They do.
Perfect. I'll let you double up a little bit.
So
All right,
Patty's
they're
going
down
to walk out of
4.
here in 5th place with $280, and we are down to 4. And
Congratulations, Patty, for making another final table, making the money again, and a top 5 finish for Patty. Woo, man, she's racking them up. Every time I come here, I tell you, every time I come here, the place keeps getting better. I wonder if they put something in the water. No, every time she comes here, she does better and better. I'll tell you who the real winners are. City of Phoenix. Every time I come here, it keeps getting better. I tell you, I think they put something in the water.
is that Happy Gilmore?
Yeah. How does it feel to win, Shooter? I'll tell you who the real winners are.
I thought that was Major League at first. I thought you were going to say the city of Cleveland, but yeah, that was off. That was off a little bit.
Yeah. Shooter McGavin just has so many crazy good lines. There's, he delivers them so perfectly. The actor, whoever that is.
That's Christopher McDonald.
He's
classic. They're making a sequel.
Oh man.
Or are we going to check it through again? Check.
Oh, Gerson and yeah. I mean, they'll bet it if they got a big hand, but not unless.
Gerson's just
but
has
not
better-
until
yeah.
then. You know what I mean? That's all. If one picks up a big hand, they're gonna. But you know what, Gerson? Like I said. At this point in time, I think he's going to start betting his big hands, you know. But
no, I disagree. I think at this point he's doing exactly what you said. He's
yeah,
they're just gonna play some small ball, wait till someone says the word chop, and then they'll be happy with however they ICM it.
Yep. Agreed. Dave's trying to stack up here. 20, 40, 60, 80. What does he got? About 125, 27?
You're right on it. And it looks like Mike's right around the same, probably a little more than that, but not by much. Him and Dave are really close. And then Jeff's sitting at roughly 180, 190 it looks like. So, and then Gerson's just got a massive lead with about 300 and change. So, I mean, it's really anybody's game at this point. Blinds
Completes it. Jeff's going to check here. Whew. I mean, that's right. Got to just check, I guess. Here comes a bet, though.
Wow, flopping the nuts. Oh, that's what Jeff was talking about.
Yeah, here comes a bet. Oh, no. Okay, he wants them, though.
He wants
you can
them.
see that he wants a
them
little
fat.
bit of them. Yeah. All right, there you go. Perfect. Full house. Shows this is the. No.
Yes, he would have.
Oh.
I guarantee you, he's snap calling a raise. He called it earlier. We had 2 hands ago. He had deuce 3, 5, king.
Yeah.
He called.
No,
so-
you're right.
But he'll shut it down as soon as his 9 high remains 9 high.
No, these guys want to just.
Yeah, just perfect. Jeff is flopping full houses and getting no action. All right.
He's talking to some nutbag on the rail.
We know.
Not lying.
Hey, Peter, man. Mike knows it. See.
Yeah, they're definitely doing a Happy Gilmore sequel. So be prepared for that shooter.
No, but they were in. No. I know, but I'm talking about the office. Yeah. And I was like, what
So Mike's queens are still good at the moment. Gerson has 7s, but with the paired board, looks like queens are going to take this one down.
Nah, Gerson made the bet. Mike called. I think.
7s and 4s, still no bueno. Queens and 3s, still good.
Oof, this is a nice board to bluff here.
Yep.
Ooh, he doesn't get it in.
Especially with the check there.
You need to bet that.
With Mike showing weakness there.
Yeah, you needed to bet
He never
that.
has a full house on a paired board with a big stack. Gerson needs to. But see, it's exactly what you said. He's playing for the ICM, which there's nothing wrong with that. That is absolutely a strategy. He's playing for a chop at some point.
Well, Mike's one of the players that he could try to take out, but
yeah, but he's not.
It wasn't strong
He's just
enough.
not going to risk it,
Right.
even though that's a perfect spot to bluff. Because Mike is always betting his
Right.
strong hands on that river, always. So that's a prime spot to bluff. But.
Right, but why take the chance?
Exactly.
Yeah, at this point in time, he just needs to tread normally and let the whole tournament play out the way he needs to play out.
And
Still got a high VPIP.
Right, and there's really no short stack. I mean, there's short stacks, obviously, because there's always going to be someone with the lowest amount of chips on the table, but there's no, like, real short stacks, so he's not trying to get involved. He wants them to take each other out, unless he has a monster, which is, a very common tournament strategy, so.
Very few raises here. Dave's just going to call as well. See? All right. So we got a nice little limp pre-flop game going on, so we get to see a lot of flops, a lot of different people coming in.
Wow, Gerson flops the nutters, and Trainwreck has the nuts flush draw, and actually Trainwreck has blockers to the straight too, so he might get a little saucy here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, Gerson checked the nuts. Oh boy. Wow.
He's been doing that. He's been doing that. Right to Jeff.
Board pairs. That's going to slow down the action a little bit here. Just kidding. as Gerson says pot.
I don't even know what's happening.
He
right
just
now.
said pot. Yeah, Jeff's going to have to fold here.
Yeah, he doesn't have. Wow.
This is a nice bet by Gerson. He's not affected by the paired board.
Well, he's happy that Jeff didn't immediately snap call.
Right. Well, he knows that Jeff doesn't have the full house, because if he did, he would have snap called by now. So. That's
What
just a
Jeff doesn't know is that he's still got outs because
Right.
he thinks he's dead, but he still has outs.
Right. And what's funny is that a deuce and a 4 are some of those outs, So he's got 1 4 and a couple of deuces.
4 red's not orange.
If the deuce comes out, he would have deuces full of 4s. He obviously has the heart draw. And if the final 4 comes out, so. There's just no world where Jeff's ever going to call it off here, just on the off chance that Gerson does have a full
That's
house.
120. That's his tournament. What are you going to do?
You fold. It's an easy fold for Jeff. He's just lamenting.
Yeah. I think he knows that Gerson is not bluffing. He knows he doesn't have the 5 of hearts.
He said, I know you don't have the 4 5 of hearts.
See, somebody tried to type in again, I think.
See, I'm not even. Oh, is that what happens every time it does that little shift?
That's what I'm just making that. I'm just making that up.
All right, I'll type something and see if it goes through.
It's working fine. Just
Should I type in a bad word? One of those potty words.
potty mouth. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a spot there. So all that soft play stuff I was talking about? No, sir.
That's how you sound.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. There was no soft play on that hand. Duke Cilantro Breath, Tall Josh, both chiming in. My main.
How we doing, guys? What's up, Josh? Yeah, Josh, we thought we were having some problems with the chat, but apparently we got you coming in there. And then whoever the Duke is typed in something, so.
We're far too entertaining to have nobody chat.
But that's what Ann was letting us know, and she obviously
I love
knows,
Ann.
She knows her
Oh,
stuff.
my God. She was like such a great cheerleader. Ann, We appreciate
She's
you.
not here. She went to go win some monies. But Josh, just go look how much she was championing our cause. Championing.
Oh, I think it's actually pronounced champion.
Oh, Bluke, what's up, buddy? We knew you were floating around, but star. I feel like, yep, see,
What did he say? Is that his social security number? I'm not sure. What is going on here? Here, read between the lines. You've deciphered my Da Vinci Code.
Hey, there's a really good documentary called The Lost Leonardo, and it's about the
lost chips of Jeff.
Oh, snap.
I think I saw that one.
Been watching it all day.
Man, that was a tough one. He was pretending like he wanted to call and just ship it all in. Just go, they don't call me train wreck for nothing. You know what I mean? And just punt formation, just ship it in there. But no, he held on. Hold
the line.
You guys are sickos. That's why I do it. Sickos.
Oh boy, these guys are trying to get somebody out. They really are trying to get somebody else. Who's the Silver Fox? Oh,
That's
yep.
Jeff.
Jeff is Silver
That's
Fox.
Jeff
for sure.
when Steph's working.
For sure.
King ball, corner pocket. Trainwreck improves with the 2 pair. But Gerson has a set of 4s.
It seemed like Jeff had black hair, and then one day he was just like, boom, all white. He always had a little bit of salt and pepper. You know what I mean? But he was like holding on, and then like I just come in one day, and I'm just like, whoa, Silver Fox.
Whoa.
Silver Surfer.
He said that the other day.
No, I mean it. I don't care if I go out for it. If I'm in, it's a pot.
$400 almost.
Covers my
382.
buy-in and my
Just name one today?
massage. Yeah,
That's cool.
I'm in for $230.
Plus the massage or without the massage?
That's including the massage, I believe.
With massage in for $230. Hey, that's a hell of a deal, folks.
If you do an hour, they give you a deal.
Yeah. Well, she do it good.
It's not 2 minutes.
That girl should do it very good.
I didn't know that. If you get an hour discount. If you get an hour, there's a discount. Folks, you heard it here first. Only at the Action Palace.
I don't know if he should be saying that because that might just be a Silver Fox deal.
Oh. Okay. Only at the Action Palace. We got a raise here. Ooh. Trainwreck, King, Jack, 5 with the clubs. And Gerson,
That's great.
he ain't going nowhere.
Well, this puts a hole in your theory about
No
them
way, Jose.
playing small
Oh, the
ball.
hole in my theory got destroyed last hand. Or
Wow, what a
2 hands
flop
ago.
for the wreck. But Gerson's got
Wrecking ball.
Gerson's got a double gutter ball. It looks
He
like
needs a 5 or a
10,
10.
yeah.
Okay. 5 or a 10 will
wow. what
get
a
him there.
I mean, you gotta love that though. Pre-flop, potting it with jacks and just flopping the nutters.
Gerson's trying to make some.
Gerson's gonna have to put in almost a third of his stack. That's about a little more than 25% of his stack to make this call.
Can he make it?
Can he?
I don't know.
Top set.
If he had runner, diamond draw, he would have got it.
No spade draw?
Just look at all the fun they're having. They're having so much fun.
They are actually having fun, Josh. Josh, I think this was our biggest PLO tournament turnout that we've had so far for this 2K guarantee. We had 52 buy-ins today.
It was a little askew because
Two players put in about 10 of those buy-ins, but that is not the point. That is neither here nor is it there.
Yeah, somebody had the buy-ins, the buy-in power of 10 men.
You're my new favorite.
Yay.
You win.
I win. What do
Who
I win?
wins? Mikey wins. Mikey's the big winner. What's that from?
Mikey wins. Mikey's the
Who's
big
the big
winner.
winner? Who's the big winner? Mikey. Mikey wins.
I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. That's Vince Vaughn. Early Vince Vaughn.
Early Vince Vaughn, then it's got to be I don't know. The movie with John Favreau. What was it
I
called?
mean, they're always in the same movie together. That doesn't count.
No. The one of the first ones when they're the mob bosses.
Not the one where they're the mob bosses, but no. It's
Oh,
the one where they
okay.
were friends.
Trading Places.
Caddyshack.
We got a little action here.
Gerson is just running so clean right now.
That's fine. So it was nice to be able to have that with people when,
It's swingers, by the way.
Swingers. That's what it is. You're so money.
You're so you do know, yeah.
You're so money you don't even
You're
know.
so money, Mikey.
and I sit down before the
Yeah, they were playing the very first scene was like epic. Them playing the NHL.
Right, yeah, they got a little fight, but no, but he says it at the blackjack table.
Right.
Yeah.
blind all-ins in a row.
Well, 'cause it's $10.
And he won them all.
Doesn't matter.
You might as well. When you want to enter,
And then the coup d'etat was that he won a hand.
You know, the thing with four really good players like this is that they're not just going to give it away. They're not just going to be, ripping it all in with, 5, 6, 7, 8 or something. Like, these guys are really trying to win this. They're not just putzing around. Like, sometimes that'll happen in a lot of our tournaments where, it'll just wrap up really quickly. But with these four guys, they obviously want to win the money, but there's definitely some bragging rights that come along with winning
Oh, goodness gracious.
at a final table like this.
Oh, yes. Trainwreck getting aggressive here. Stealing position.
Thanks, Josh. That's my guy. Remember when they're playing the hockey game?
Yeah.
Look, I want to make
Yep,
Gretzky's head
absolutely.
bleed. Nice, Josh.
Noise.
Noise. All right.
Josh used to always quote Swingers about "You're so money, you're so money." You don't
Oh,
even
really?
know.
Well, that's great.
All the time.
Fantastic.
Whenever I would, what happens in baseball when you strike out? Whenever I would strike out with girls, Josh would be like, "You're so money, you don't even know it." Thanks, Jimmy. You're right.
Josh is always there for moral support.
Couldn't get laid in a hen house with a fistful of 50s.
All right, Dave's not just smooth calling with kings now. Four-handed kings are a monster. Gerson says, "I don't care because I'm running hot."
Hot feeling, hot.
Oh, wow,
hot,
what
hot.
a hand, too. That is a hand that can blast off. Jeff likes to call with hands like this, but I'm not sure if he's going to call on this one.
Not this hand. This hand's not good.
Yeah,
Well, it's good,
he's
but
got,
it's
he's
not.
got all the middle range.
Yeah, but it's
And he's got diamonds,
it just being connected means too much. It just isn't too connected.
That is not
Oh, and
the
he would have had
flop.
diamonds. He would have flopped diamonds. So
Yeah, but they wouldn't have been that big, and,
here's Dave shipping it in. He's got an overpair. Gerson's got some runner capabilities, but that's about it.
Gerson's lucky that's not 9-10 Jack Queen, because he probably would end up calling here. Well, maybe not. He's probably putting Dave on exactly who he's got, aces or kings, so.
I think we need a rabbit. Rabbit.
Not for 50. That's why I was like,
I might have been in there. I said, wow.
if
Queen something.
Disregard that, rabbit.
you had all the Broadway cars,
Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do.
I think we were up against an
Well, you raised
overpair
pretty.
and a nut
Yeah,
draw.
yeah, you raised
Maybe a nut draw. Because I only had the Jack High diamond.
What binds that here? It looks like 10-20, or is that 6-12?
What is 612?
The blinds. No, it's 10-20, huh? No. 10, 15. Yeah, blinds are 10,000, 15.
Did I? 2 in a row.
Yeah, you had
I swear to God, Francois was
there was a conversation
busting your
about
chops about it.
No, I kept saying he kept getting
He kept
aces.
getting
Oh.
No, not me.
Oh, my bad.
Not me. Check.
Only I got one time. Aces.
3.
No, because he kept flopping sets of them, and then he had the flush,
I got
nut flush.
I got it one time.
Trainwreck's flop top pair, but Gerson has flopped 3 sevens. That is more than 2 sevens.
Way more.
Pop.
Disregard that, rabbit. Josh. You know, a good cop doesn't know why he really does anything.
Queen 4, double.
I came back.
You guys want to go out to shenanigans later?
Oh.
Oh. Somebody say shenanigans.
Yeah, and I'll just go only with 100.
You know what I used to say all the time? And I still say to this day, someone says anything and I say something dumb, I say, oh, I'm such an idiot. 'Cause with the biker scene when he's dressed up like a biker.
Yeah.
And, oh, biker. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Biker.
Huh. I'm an idiot. Do you boys like Mexico? Almost made it.
Oh, man. This, folks, we're going to have to huddle together, you know, and we're going to have to just bunker down because this one's going to take a while.
We're still here. We are still here, Ann. We are
These players
we're
are
waiting for you to come
far
back.
too good to just let a bad beat take them out. You know what I mean?
No, this is gonna be like set over set or like full
gonna have to be
full rep
some-
flush draw.
Yeah, it's going to have to be something crazy.
But this is exactly what happened last week. We were four-handed for an hour, and then they all just got tired of it, and they just did an equal chop. They didn't even chip count.
Yeah.
Now I got a feeling Gerson's probably not going to do an equal chip count or a chip chop, but I mean, if this happens for much longer, I wouldn't be surprised because the blinds just get so high. When they get up to 10-20, anything can happen. 10-20, 15-30. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see a mutual chop conversation here, but you know, I could be wrong. Because the blinds are just so high.
Yeah, they're very high.
They're higher than Rabbit and the boys. It's Afghanistan animation, Cap.
Ann got to her destination.
Yep, she's gonna crush that 2-5 game. I feel it.
Ann, don't take any smoke from anybody. Rip it.
Chop down. Damn.
Pot. Ooh, here we go.
Mike says I ain't taking no chances, buddy.
That's it. They're all evenly matched now, buddy.
Are they evilly matched or evenly matched?
They're all evenly matched. They're all evil.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're all evenly matched.
Chip, chip, chop it up, shoot the
I think I would
breeze.
really enjoy it. I just haven't gotten into it.
Okay.
I didn't just stop watching purposely. I just never got around to it. But I hear it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Sal, have you seen Three Body Problem yet on Netflix?
Should I?
It is amazing. It is
Yeah, but
so
yeah, I guess that's
fantastic. I don't even really want to
I almost turned it on 4 times last night, and I didn't.
So I'll be honest with you. The first episode's a little slow, but
Okay.
if you just stick it out, it is worth it. I promise you.
Got it. Mike, 5-5, tree, double suited.
Well, that's a good flop for King 8-6-5.
Yeah, Garrison definitely has the lead, and he probably knows it. He checks it. I don't know why do they do this.
Because you want to hit a full house before you do anything, you know?
Right. You just want to give everybody outs to beat you,
Basically.
and now you want to bet it. Okay. 20. Okay, 30. That's it. You win. No action, and you win. Wait till the river. If the river seems okay, bet it. I personally,
Not a fan of that.
no, I mean, I would bet it pre-flop. I don't know.
I'm betting that flop all day.
He was in position, and in this spot with four-handed, like yeah, you know. Unless you're really planning on trying to let somebody catch up so that you can win a bigger pot, in which case I understand. But in this spot, I feel like small bets continuously is going to end up taking is going to be more advantageous. Gerson with a nice hand here. 9-8-7-5 on the button. Just a call. Trainwreck also with a decent hand. But nobody seems to be wanting to raise. Oh, nice. So we do have a raise here.
And on cue.
60.
60,000.
Wow, Gerson might actually call. Yeah, he is calling.
Gerson with a very good hand here. Same thing with Trainwreck. Like, probably see a big flop here, and then
Dave
the first
should not
person
be
to
talking
bet.
right now. Dave's talking about them knocking each other out.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, what a flop.
Low flop.
Unreal.
Wow.
Look at this. Gerson flops the
Yeah,
straight draw, flush
this is
draw.
it.
Trainwreck flops the
They
actual
can't get away.
nuts.
All righty. Whose hand do you like better?
I'll take the flop straight.
Okay.
He does have like all the above possible straight draws too. 7, 8, 9 attached to the 6. That could be pretty gross. If a 10 comes out, any 7, 8, 9, 10 card. That ain't one of them though. He's gonna need a heart and a heart only. Actually, a 4 will also do it. Heart or a 4. Trainwreck has blockers with the 4. That ain't it. He's gonna
Boom!
double up.
Shakalaka. Flop straight. Takes it down. Oh, my goodness.
You know, I don't mind the call pre-flop so much. I guess once you're Gerson and you see a flop like that, your flush draw is not that high, so even that could already be beat, and then you're basically dead to a 4. I don't know. I mean, I guess.
Did you hear what he said?
No.
Double suited again, huh? Nice.
Who said that?
Dave. Oh, double suited again, huh? Nice. Oh, did they come in 2 suits like that?
Oh,
That's so.
Wow. He's like, could you do it
That's
again?
really nice.
Can you do it again?
Trainwreck leading. I don't know. What is he leading? He's leading everything.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
They're on the stream watching the stream as it happens, so it's been delayed. And they picked
Wowzer. That's all I'm going to say. See if Jeff can keep the gas on.
I think Jeff will keep the gas on. I think he's going to take this chip stack and really put it to good use.
Smooth call. 4-way action. Fly ball. Call.
So we got Mike with diamonds and no straight draw.
That was a major league reference.
I didn't hear what you said. I was trying to figure out the hands. What'd you say?
Fly ball. Caught. 30.
Serrano's going to need a rocket up his ass to catch that one.
Oh, man.
I think Major League was the first radar movie I ever saw. I think I was like 5 years old, and I think I caught it somehow.
Oh,
somewhere.
nice.
Yeah.
They're like, it's about baseball, son. You need to know this.
Yeah.
Don't. What is he watching? Don't worry about it.
It's about America's pastime. We did used to go to all the West Palm Beach Expos games when I was a kid, and I actually saw Randy Johnson pitch for the West Palm Beach Expos.
Wow.
Yeah,
He was really young?
In 1989, yeah.
My
I was 6 years
goodness.
old, and he was obviously...
You saw the
he was
big unit?
bro, in
Was
the
that the one that he
minors.
blew up the bird?
No. That was in the majors.
Because I think he did that twice.
No, I don't think you could ever do that twice.
I think he did.
No.
I think he did it
No, he
twice.
didn't. There's no way. That's impossible. Doing it once is a statistical impossibility, and he
Did it twice.
There's no way he did it twice.
Well, they
There's no
say
way.
like if you ever get struck by lightning, like you have more of a chance to get struck by lightning.
So did you hear about that you know who Jim Caviezel is? He's an actor and he played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ.
Of course, I know Jim Caviezel.
So do you know the story?
No.
So while he's filming The Passion of the Christ, he got struck by lightning while doing the scene while he was up on on the cross, or like he got struck by lightning, and I think he got struck twice. Don't quote me on the twice part, but he definitely got struck once.
Listen, Terry.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm not saying that I'm quoting you, but I've already written it down with your name underneath
First
it in
of all,
quotations.
I don't even know when the last time you wrote anything down was, but
You're right.
It's certainly not now. That's for
Well,
sure.
my scribe would do it. I don't write anything.
Well, you got to call your scribe because I know they don't follow you around. Do they? Where's your scribe? He's around here somewhere, writing other stuff down.
Listen, I am not answering questions about my scribe. Twice. That's right, Ann.
Oh,
Twice.
are you saying Jim Caviezel got struck twice on set? Because if so, then you can quote me now. If Ann has substantiated my report, then boom.
Scribe, write this down. Take a note.
Ann's got my back. Mike's gonna call with a playable Ace King 10. Trainwreck said, "I'm in the big blind. I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna see a freebie."
Let's just check. Let's just limp and check it.
Dude, he is just flopping. He's got everything. He has that entire board. Look, 3s, 4s, jacks.
3s, 4s, and jacks and 3s.
I'm not sure I would bet it, but I don't know. I don't know anything.
I have every card on there.
Yes, you do. Yeah, all of them. It's almost like there was no chance that anybody could have anything. Josh liked the scribe bit.
Josh, all the stuff that's been going on today, and you're clipping the scribe bit.
Well, there's probably a deeper meaning of why it's funny, and that's why.
I want to know what it is. So until that happens,
You know, sometimes a good editor doesn't know why he does anything.
All right, rabbit.
Listen, I got a tournament to play in an hour and a half.
He wants to go get. Oh no, you don't need dinner. You ate the ice cream.
I gotta get some.
He's got to eat some food, Jeff. Come on.
And this is what happened with Gene and Bruce and everybody else last week. They got so hungry and so tired. They said, "You guys want to chop?" And everyone said
Yeah,
at the same time.
that's how
"Yup."
That's how we would, like, extract the chop out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Shut off the food.
Garçon.
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 That's a 5, 5, 10.
The tournament director slipping the waitress like a little bit of money. Like, hey, listen, why don't you go take a walk for a couple of hours?
See, Dave, I feel like you got to bet that flop, buddy, because now Garçon hit the queen.
I mean, listen, if we started talking about the bets that were missed, we were like,
Buddy, that's our job.
oh, dude,
That's our job.
it's exhausting.
I know.
I have said it already too many times.
Well, that's the whole point.
Listen,
No, because he's at that point.
I don't know.
No matter what he does, he's getting
If you have the bigger stack, you're supposed to be pushing.
maybe not all of them, but he's gonna.
In this particular situation, your range has got to be crazy, and you got to 3x a lot pre-flop. I'm sorry, it is what it is. This is what you have to do. Pre-flop, that's when it counts.
I'm not going to disagree with you because you're not wrong.
And then if you've lost too much, you dial it back, and you let the person who's got the bigger stack do that too. You know what I mean? And that's it.
But that's just it. These guys aren't pros, and they're not normal Omaha players. So it's, even though I understand exactly
But
what
they
you're
are pros.
On his face.
I understand what you're saying.
Hey, I'm surprised now.
Trainwreck has a monster hand here, a suited ace with pocket kings.
Trainwreck has a monster. Did somebody say that?
I said it.
Let me reiterate. This is a monster here, folks. Come on, Trainwreck. You're our only hope. You're the big stack. Guys, listen, he's only doing this because he's the big stack. It's nothing to do with his hand.
You're wrong.
Okay, he's in
wrong.
position
You're
and he's the
actually
big
wrong.
stack.
You're actually wrong. He's doing this because of his hand.
Ah, dang. Shoot, you're right.
That's
Not
close
quite
though, Mike.
good enough.
It's close though, Mike. Mike's got 15. So what? Mike had a quarter of his stack in there. It's pretty close to good enough.
The two big stacks are banging heads again.
Wow, Trainwreck flops the nuts. When you're running good, you're running good.
Oh, double suited again.
I thought only the nuts.
I did not.
I literally said that exact thing. I literally said he's
Yeah.
only flopped the nuts.
Yeah,
Literally only the nuts.
it's like he heard you.
He did.
May have had two pair, but
15 minutes ago.
The pros chop maybe went down to 2 and
We're heads
close
up 'cause they
close
all
some
fold.
chips. Yeah.
Pros rarely chop anyway, to be honest. They just play it out.
Gotta put 'em in.
almost did. I have a hand that can, work well there.
Almost
I wouldn't have thought of that. I was double suited. I just don't have the hard side.
raised to 50, huh?
Hey,
Almost made it.
hey, that's the guy I like to see. Listen, on days when I commentate, you're always my favorite face to see down here, just so you know. Always. Bro, I always lighten up when I see you, every time, just
What
so
a
you know.
what a pro dealer right there.
He is a pro.
He just totally saved
That guy
this
slaps.
hand. He saved the floor call.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bar. You're talking about Mike, I guess.
Oh, Barlington? No, he's all-star. Oh, Mike's pushing. Ace, Jack, 10, 8. With some diamonds. And then Garrison's got the Ace, King, King, 4. Oh, my
Mike's
goodness.
going to need a lot of help.
I need diamonds.
Wowzer.
I got straights.
Got him saying, wow.
Let me flop a straight.
100 bands in my pocket, that's on me.
All right, this
Wow,
and
he
eights.
flops 2 pair. That's gross.
10s and 8s.
Oh, wow. Now we got some
Straight
runners.
draw.
Runners.
Queen.
Wow.
guys, I know you all want me to leave.
Jacks.
Mike, they did want you to leave, but you're not going anywhere.
Mike, they wanted you to go. It's true. But guess what?
You can stick around, buddy.
Yep. I believe what they say is, we are back.
We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. We are family.
It's like a cockroach. You step on him and he just looks at you.
I got all my sisters and me.
Yep.
I'll crawl under your legs.
Killed a cockroach the other day. I chopped half of his body off somehow. Smushed it. But the thing still kept going.
Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn. I don't play the fucking card.
I think we missed a joke. Dang.
We usually do.
5 big blinds, Mike. 88K. Pot it.
Everyone,
All right, he's going in.
together as we walk on by.
Wow. Garrison goes all
Dude,
in
Mike
here.
is just Mike's going trying to play the hot streak.
Oh, wow. Look. Trainwreck's thinking about this.
They should not be talking about the hand right now with an all-in player. They should not even be speaking right now.
Somebody has to win, Mike.
Yeah.
I fold.
You aces again?
No, you're ahead. I got 2 pairs.
What do you got?
9s and 8s.
And a straight draw and a flush draw.
Queens.
Wow, that is a monster.
Hello. Needs a 9 or an 8. Spades or
Wow, there goes a couple
spades.
outs. Holy
Hit the 8.
shnikes. He needs a diamond. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
yeah, that's how they like to do it.
Dude, what a tease.
That's
What
how
an
they
actual
drew it up.
tease.
That's literally how production drew it up.
That's
Yeah.
wow, Mike. Mike, you should be ashamed of yourself, buddy.
That is hilarious.
Wow, that is hysterical.
I mean, not if you're Mike. Wow, that was Mike on Mike violence. Mike just dealt Mike a terrible river.
Well,
Mike is gonna be out of here in fourth
Mike's very
place.
proud. You made it to 4th place, and you have a very nice shirt on.
And
We
Mike,
love
you
that.
also have my respect, buddy. I think you're one of our better tournament players. You're gonna walk out here with $382 and
What do we got for him, Johnny?
$382, Johnny.
Oh. Train wreck.
Just a good player.
Picking up King here.
Darned good player.
Garrison's got the ace. David slips into, at this moment, third place in chips here.
Don't talk about Dave like he's not here.
I've been watching Trolls too.
We saw the new one with Justin Timberlake
Oh, we love it.
in the or not Timberlake, but with the band. We watched that one in theaters and we loved it. It was very cheeky.
Oh, the band one?
Yeah. There's a lot of 90s references.
Mm-hmm.
And some psychedelic references as well.
Oof. Lines up. What is Garrison doing here?
But you do have to put 5K back in there. Yeah, you only had 15 in there. It's 20.
Get his ass, Jeff.
I'll show you guys.
Dave's going to need to pick a spot here. Dave did he waited pretty good here. The difference between fourth and third is $170, so he did at the very least fold his way into third place, but he's going to have to pick a spot here and just put it in there. Put it in there and pray. Everyone,
I'm praying for him.
we're together. Wow, that's not the one though, Dave.
Okay, yeah. Not the one. Maybe it's the one.
I mean, it might be, but not.
Might be the
Look,
one.
Dave's already folded. You saw his hand. He already folded. Dave wants to be in there, or Trainwreck wants to be in there just in case Dave shoves. Yeah, that's not the
Ooh.
one.
Okay.
And then these guys are just going to check it down, I assume, unless.
He's hoping for a miracle. They want to battle it out. You know?
Well, it ain't going to be on that flop. Or that turn. Gerson hits the nuts, but it's not the nuts because there's a flush out there.
What does he got? Oh, Queen
got a straight.
10, Broadway.
Must be your hands.
Dave realizes
Josh is going fishing. Oh, wow. Oh, no, Anna's going fishing. Wait, finish watching later going fishing.
she's playing cards, buddy. She's waiting for her table
she's
at the
not
2-5.
actually
No,
fishing.
she's going fishing for fish at the poker table.
Oh, needs, right, exactly.
Damn, buddy.
Hey, teach a man to fish.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Continue. I need to know where this goes. Where does this go? Where does this go from here? No, don't stop. Don't stop. Sal.
Teach a man to commentate.
Oh, no, I
about
need to know
fishing.
what happens when you teach him to fish. Tell me.
Well, if you teach him to fish,
Wow, Dave is picking up some really shitty hands here. Let's be honest. This is pretty bad.
yeah, exactly the time that he needs anything.
Yeah.
Just anything.
And he would be running into it too.
Exactly.
Unreal.
100
Show him again. This is all he's picking
100%.
up. This is all he's picking up are kings, aces, ace, king, queen. He is literally wrecking.
He is wrecking. He came in like a wrecking ball. Ooh, sixth place, still paying $215. So that's good.
My dog recognizes the highlighted numbers
Yes.
and will let you know about it.
In case you were wondering,
Tell your scribe.
write this down. Take a note.
Everyone. Tall Josh, just so you know, your little guy here, he looks more like Dr. Evil than he does you. And I mean, you don't look like Dr. Evil. You're much more handsome than that guy, so you should change that. Let's see what Dave's got in the big blind. Wow, he's just picking up some really bad hands, but he's
So you got to
in
go.
there for 20. I mean, he's got a third of his stack in there.
He's crushed.
I wouldn't
everywhere.
I wouldn't blame him for putting it in, but it's just such a
He's
bad
crushed
hand.
everywhere, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that's such a tough spot.
What do you
that's
wait on
that's
here?
messed up, Jeff.
Jeff's like, what are you
That
folding?
is messed
you folding
up, bro.
queens over here? I'm like, no, I swear. You hoping that we're gonna,
Oh my god, it's so good.
6 of spades, sixes, kings, 3 kings. Ship it.
He's got 3 kings. He's got a set of kings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even make a Broadway. Can hit the A's, but I can't.
All right, now this is Dave's hand.
Dave, I wouldn't even look, buddy. I wouldn't even look. This is a quarter of your stack now. I mean, I kind of get folded in the last one a little bit, but this is the one. Just don't even look.
The fly landed right here, and I was getting ready to go like that, and it took off. Yeah. What?
Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me.
Yeah.
Shoo fly, don't bother
Don't bother
me.
me.
Shoo fly, get off my food. I made up that last bit. I don't know if you knew that. That was
We call that freestyle.
Dave. Oh my, Dave! His hands are so bad. That's actually not
Dave.
terrible though. I mean, he's got lots of straight draws, flush draws. All right, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 10. Let's see if he would have hit 2, 4, 6, 10. Oh my God, poor guy. He's just getting squashed. He would have hit a 10, but it would have been no good. 2, 4, 6, 10. He would have hit 3 10s, but it would be no good. Wow, Gerson's not even trying to bet his full house. He's not even trying to hide the fact that they're just trying to blind
Yeah,
Dave out.
That's it. And then we're gonna chop it. They
Poor
already
guy.
said it.
Poor guy.
They didn't say it out loud, but
No,
they,
but they
said it.
basically said it. Poor Dave.
All right, Dave. Now.
Well, no, now he's got 2 hands. Now if he doesn't like this one, he can wait for the big blind.
Now.
But I mean, he's getting his best value because he's getting a small and a big blind here. So
anything better than 50%.
Dave, just put it in, buddy. it's by the laws of average, you should win this hand.
Oh, he's in. He's in there.
He's in as soon as he sees the ace. He
He's
didn't even
in-
look at the rest. He saw
Yeah,
the ace.
He's
not
in
even
there
looking.
like gym wear.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's in there like
don't.
Just him.
he's in there like sportswear.
Assuming you're just gonna check it down.
Yeah, but we can't turn our cards over.
No, you can't
Even
say
if I
it.
do
You
that,
can't
then you
say
can't say it.
I mean, you guys are basically saying it now anyway, which you shouldn't even be talking like this if we're being honest. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
we're-
pretty shitty, but I mean, you know.
Don't say nothing.
Come on, guys.
Don't say nothing.
Trainwreck flops a straight. Now he's got a boat.
You said nothing. You got
Dude,
nothing.
how is this guy? This guy runs so good.
Give him a penalty.
Dave, that's not even Dave. That is the absolute best you've had in the last hour, buddy. And it's not even close.
Here's your penalty. Chop it up.
These guys are.
No. I always let them walk away. I never say anything until people walk away. So, what do I have?
It's very, very chivalrous.
Listen to get more money. I just want to know if I have more for the points.
All right, Dave's gonna walk out of here with $553 in third place. So they're counting up their chips now just for
For
points.
the points.
We're chopping the money. Yeah, chipping the money. Yeah, I was going to do it anyway, but I'm waiting for him to leave. I didn't want you to get upset that I wasn't going to say no, but I wanted to see if I had you covered by a chip, which I barely do. Yeah.
He does have him covered. Okay, so Jeff actually has more chips, but it's just barely, and he's only doing that, counting up the chips for the points, because at the end of the month, whoever has the most points gets a certain amount of.
Put me on the big screen,
buy-ins and
Terry.
stuff like that.
We'll talk about the points on the big screen.
Tell me about the points, because I don't really understand how the points work.
Listen, you want to buy down the loan? Points. Here we go.
So check it out. Basically, what happened here is these guys are almost even. They have decided to chop up the money right down the middle.
Chop suey.
Right down the middle. You see, this is the middle.
Chop
They
suey.
chopped it right down the middle.
Chopping broccoli.
Chopping broccoli.
Man, what can we say?
I mean, honestly, I love this PLO tournament, and it turns Hold'em players into PLO players gradually. But I mean,
Oh, they're PLO players now, baby.
they really are, and I'll be honest with you. I mean, these are some of our best local tournament players, and they really showed it at
Killers.
this final table. They
Local
would not
killers.
They would not die.
Yeah.
And we got a chop at the end. These guys are going to chop up roughly about, if my math is correct, they're gonna chop up 2,200. So they're each going to take home $1,100 for their troubles.
Not bad.
For a $100 buy-in for a 2K guarantee.
They're going to break off the dealer.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
And then
they work hard, I hear.
And then that's it. Man, what can I say? I think the stream is over.
I think it's literally over, huh?
Wow, it's just me and you. And
are we talking
Terry?
to ourselves?
Yeah, this is it.
I mean, is there anybody?
It's very intimate right
now. Is nothing? Are we literally talking to ourselves? Either way.
What's been going on with you, Terry?
You look lovely on camera.
Thank you, sir.
I'll be honest, and I've looked better, but
I've looked worse.
I guess we'll just say goodbye to ourselves.
True. What was I going to say?
On the off chance we're live right now.
We are live.
We are live. Oh, okay, because it looks like we're not live, but we're still live. Oh,
no, we're live.
We're live.
The table is shut off. This is called overtime.
I see
overtime with Terry and Sal.
I see what's happening.
I just wanted to say that we laughed a little, we got a little upset, and then at the end of the day, we learned a lot about ourselves and Omaha. So, I'm Sal D.
I'm Terry J.
Good night.
It's been a lot of fun, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow right back here at 3:30 for our 10K guarantee.
Only at the Action Palace.
Have a good night, guys.
Is this thing on?
PBKC is your entertainment destination for poker, table games, OTB, Paddock Live events, and exceptional eats. It's showtime in the Paddock Restaurant with comedian Pauly Shore, April 19th and 20th, Petty Nick's Dinner Show, April 26th, and PBKC's Kentucky Derby Fest, May 4th. Bet Sports Now, powered by Hard Rock Bet. Go to pbkennelclub.com/Hard Rock Bet.